Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good evening, everyone. It's high school football tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Here at the Johnson Sports Complex, we bring you week number 8 high school football featuring the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call tonight here in Ada, Minnesota. Glad to have you along with us. Thanks to all the sponsors that make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear and see throughout the broadcast. Thanks to my Your Live Event engineer for tonight, Aaron Gunther, working the camera and the computer. Excellent job. Thanks for being here. As we get rolling here, we're glad to have you along with us as we get into our pregame show. The pregame show tonight is brought to you by Bitker Inc. Bitker Inc. fall into savings on vehicle and farm implement tires this month at Bitker Inc. For your vehicles at Bitker Inc., call Bitker Inc. 456-SHOP. That's 456-SHOP. Here in our pregame show, we'll have a chance to talk to the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr. We'll have a chance to talk to the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, that's Paul Tingum. We'll take a look at our keys to the game. We'll talk about the colors of the game. We'll talk field conditions, and we'll have a whole lot more, including your starting lineups and the opening kickoff. It's a beautiful night, a Wednesday night, short week, MEA week, and we're getting ready for the last week in the regular season of the high school football season this year. We'll step away. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get into our pregame coaches' comments. We're ready. It's week 8. It's high school football. It's the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club welcomes back students and staff for another school year. They hope we can all join together and make it a safe one.
Cooler weather is coming. Make sure your home stays cozy and efficient with blow-in insulation from Ada Building Center. Ada Building Center has received a huge truckload shipment of blow-in insulation. You'll now get better pricing and more ways to save. With every insulation purchase, the use of the blower is absolutely free. Lower your heating costs and keep those dollars in your pocket. Blow-in insulation. Now's the time to buy from Ada Building Center, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All Works Underground Utilities, LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. All Works LLC can get the job done. All Works LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with All Works LLC, 218-261-3090.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
Head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us before match begins. Ada-Borup-West tonight. Cougars Rays, always a battle here tonight, kind of a rivalry matchup. What do you know about this year's Cougars team?
Yeah, it's, the last few years we've had some epic games that have come right down to the last play. So, rivalry game, like you said, we're playing for the gold in football tonight and all that jazz. So, everybody's last regular season game, everybody's jacked up. The kids are anxious to play this last game, so should be an entertaining game.
Short week of practice this week. How'd it go?
Our kids, I think we've really dialed in here these last 2 weeks. I'm excited because they were intense and, you could tell they wanted to be at practice, and sometimes that doesn't happen on week 8, short week, but I really like how dialed in our kids are.
I know that, over the years, this has been a battle. I'm sure this was an easy one for the kids to kind of get ready and be excited for.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a nice natural rivalry, and, I think our kids want to show how good we are because the playoffs are right around the corner. And, that's kind of been their goal, is to build each week. And, we played in a very, very good game last week, so just trying to build on that. And I don't think the opponent matters, but with the rivalry we had with Ada, over the years, I'm sure there's extra added motivation tonight.
How about the areas to improve here before playoffs start next week?
Just all the little things, blocking scheme-wise, making sure we're comfortable and, we're not missing blocks, taking care of the football, and defensively just being in our gaps and controlling our gaps and playing our position. I really like our pass defense last week. I thought we were in a great position. I think we ended up with 3 interceptions, maybe could have had a couple more even. So, just all the little things right now, you're just trying to fine tune and get just be much, much more solid.
Week 8, how healthy are you?
Our younger crew is taking a little bit of a beating, and our older guys are banged up a little bit. So, we got normal week 8 bumps and bruises, but I think everybody's going to be ready to play tonight. So, hopefully that little trend continues, and then we get a little break here after tonight, and they can get healed up pretty good.
Rays, I appreciate the comments here. We'll look forward to talking to you after the game. Good luck tonight.
All righty, thank you, Sean.
That is the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us here in our pregame coaches' comments. They are brought to you by Georgetown Farmers Elevator and, of course, by River's Edge Insurance Agency as well. Take a time out. When we come back, we will hear from the head coach of the Cougars. That's Paul Tingum, as our bickering pregame show continues. The Thunderbirds and the Cougars tonight. It's on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
At the Bennett Hoagland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoagland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. We're an equal opportunity provider.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun. Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen is proud to be your hometown grocery store. Featuring everyday low prices store-wide, make sure to check out their weekly sales flyer and don't miss out on the savings. They've got a great produce department, meat department, bakery, and so much more. It's easy to find low prices when you're shopping at Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen. Proud to be your hometown grocery store with everyday low prices. It's Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen.
Hi, this is Val from Ada-Borup-West. I want to say thank you for the support of the Ada-Borup-West School. The students, staff, administration, and leaders in the school are working together every day to make sure that the students are given every opportunity to succeed, and that is made possible from the support that the community has offered. From the Booster Club to the many other organizations and groups that have come together, thank you from all of us at Ada-Borup-West School, home of the Cougars.
What happens to your business when you step away? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Succession planning is key to preserving what you've built, and our team is here to assist business owners and address transition strategies that help preserve value and prepare for continuity. Whether passing to family or selling to a partner, we'll help you plan with confidence. Get in touch with a call to Franzen Investment Services at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Cease Family Funeral Homes to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. The staff at Cease Family Funeral Homes is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need, and they take pride in their responsibility to lighten your burden as you take the first steps toward healing. Located in Black Duck, Bemidji, Cass Lake, Park Rapids, and Nevis, Cease Family Funeral Homes.
The coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Paul Tingum, joining us before match against Mahnomen-Waubun tonight. Coach, thanks for chatting with us here. Thunderbirds, always a great rivalry matchup here. Tell me some things you expect to see out of this year's Mahnomen-Waubun team.
You know, pretty much the same thing you see every year. You're going to see your 3-3 stack. You're going to see their midline option, veer stuff. So, you know, they're going to be physical. They're being aggressive. They get off the ball, and they just come at you. So it's no different than other years, just a few different guys. Some the same faces, some different faces, but it's the same everything coming at you every year. So, you know, we expect it's going to be a physical battle, and yeah, it always is. And hopefully we come to compete tonight.
Short week of practice. How was preparation?
Yeah, I mean, just basically mental and just going over, you know, what you're going to see, what we're going to do, and you know, not much of a practice, honestly, with a short week like that. You're just trying to get healthy and get rid of the soreness from last week. But you know, it's always that MEA break. Sometimes you always get a tough game like this. Sometimes you get an easier game. This year we get a tough draw, so it's a quick turnaround for us for sure.
Playoffs next week. What are some things you got to see this team get better at this point?
You know, we've been close. We just, you know, we're a few plays away from being probably 6-1 right now. Honestly, about 6 plays away from being 6-1. But things haven't gone our way in some close games this year, and you know, we got to learn from that and put it together for playoffs here, and hopefully get in the playoffs and play our best football, because you know we're capable of winning some games, and I think we feel like we've let 3 games slip away from us. So hopefully we can play our best tonight, improve, and then next week, you know, it looks like we'll either be playing Bagley or Park Christian the way it looks right now. So hopefully we can come out and you know, get a little, I don't want to say revenge, but get a win against teams we lost tough games to earlier in the season.
Keys tonight to get a win.
Cause a lot of turnovers and take care of the football. You got to win first down, obviously, on both sides of the ball. You know, I know Mahnomen-Waubun's given up 8 points all season, so you know we got to somehow find a way to score.
All right, Coach, I appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That is the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Paul Tingum, joining us here in our pregame show, Coach's Comments. The Coach's Comments tonight brought to you by Georgetown Farmers Elevator, georgetownfarmers.com, and by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency of Halstead. Lori, Emily, and the team at Rivers Edge Insurance can help you coach you and your family for your insurance needs. We'll go to a timeout. When we come back, more to come as our Bitker Inc. pregame show continues on. We are broadcasting from the Laura Tweeton, Thriving Financial broadcast booth with locations in Ada and Ulen. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More to come after this. Thunderbirds and Cougars tonight. It's on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com. For superior drywall installation and so much more, contact Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. Corey does drywall work, framing, hanging, tape, texture, and paint. It's superior installation with superior results. Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. Call him today, 218-204-0143. Superior drywall installation from Corey Berry Drywall. At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us in our Ogama office or at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Well, let's talk field conditions tonight. The field conditions are brought to you by D&D Mowing. That's D&D Mowing, Dave Dahl. You can keep your lawn in good condition by calling Dave Dahl, 218-556-2116. From regular cutting and bagging of leaves this fall to thatching and bagging in the spring, Dave Dahl will handle it all, whether big or small. Just remember, call Dave Dahl. And D&D Mowing, 218-556-2116. Well, I had a chance to walk the field a little bit tonight as the field's in great condition here. We've had some beautiful weather, timely rains. We had some rain here this past weekend. Fields in really good condition here for this time of the year. Normally these fields get a little bit beat up and the middle gets a little bit rugged, but tonight it is in great condition for Week 8. We're looking forward to a great football game and a great field here tonight for this matchup. Field conditions brought to you by D&D Mowing. Give Dave Dahl a call, 218-556-2116. Dave Dahl, all of your mowing needs. It's D&D Mowing and Dave Dahl. We'll continue here with our pregame show. We're getting right down to it. We're about ready for our starting lineup, so we'll get to that when we continue. We'll take a break. We're back with more here from the Johnson Sports Complex. It's the Ada-Borup-West Cougars hosting the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy.
Are you confident in your financial future? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. We help you create a personalized plan that aligns with your goals, whether it's saving for retirement, funding education, or building wealth. It's not just about numbers, it's about your life. Let's work together to build a strategy that grows with you. Call today for a complimentary consultation. 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
When you buy your propane from Lakes Community Co-op, you get the propane from the pro without the pain. The pro from Lakes Community Co-op starts with the service, monitoring systems, budget programs, online bill pay with additional services from Lakes Community Co-op. They set the tank, fill the tank, monitor and deliver propane as you need. Call 1-888-935-2281 to get propane to you from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. Well, we're getting you set here for high school football tonight between the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, as this is our Bitker Inc. pregame show. We're broadcasting live from the Laura Tweet and Thrivent Financial Broadcast booth, locations in Ada and Ulen. Hey, our colors of the game, they're brought to you by Valspar Paint and McCollum's Hardware, with the most advanced paint mixing and matching technology in the area. McCollum Hardware their knowledgeable staff is ready to help you with all of your painting projects this fall. Stop by and visit with the guys at McCollum Hardware here in Ada. The colors of the game, Thunderbirds tonight in their white jerseys, the black numbers, the teal and silver trim. The Cougars coming out in all red. The black numbers and letters. Cougars 3-4 on the season. Thunderbirds 7-0 this year as the end of the regular season here next week. Both teams will be heading into the playoffs, Section 8A playoffs, as at this point Cougars looking to either take on the Bagley Flyers or the Park Christian Falcons on Tuesday night. The Thunderbirds would get a first-round bye is the way it looks at this juncture. So that is a look here as we'll take a break. We'll step away. We'll come back. We'll have your starting lineups. The lineups brought to you tonight by West Main Pizza. We'll step away. We'll come back. Lineups are next on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all a full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District. Well, let's get into our starting lineups tonight. The lineups tonight brought to you by West Main Pizza. They are more than just pizza. They are West Main Pizza. Locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Starting tonight for the visiting Thunderbirds. Starting up front for the Thunderbirds on the offensive line is a junior number 58, Caden Bartness. A senior number 62, Colton Stock. A senior number 67, Tatum Bement. Also up front is a freshman number 50, Dylan McMullen, and a senior number 51, Hudson MacArthur. The tight end, a senior number 86, Ethan Jackson. Wide receiver is a junior number 5, Gavin MacArthur. The wings, a senior number 4, Tanner Steck. The other wing, a junior number 13, Zach Zimma. A quarterback, or the fullback tonight, is a senior number 33, Brody Lutka. And the quarterback tonight is a senior number 12, Blake McMullen. The Thunderbirds coached by John Clark Jr., assistant coaches Todd Johnson, Bob Larson, Steve McMullen, John Starkey, Vise Bevins, Josh Kemper, and Brian Haverkamp. Now the lineup for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Starting up front for the Cougars at the tackles. One tackle is a senior number 78, Lucas Mertz. The other tackle is a junior number 73, Miles Crocius. A guard is a junior number 64, Aiden Peterson. The other guard tonight is a junior number 51, Luke Finney. The center is a junior number 53, Peyton Eggen. Starting at the wide receiver, a senior number 2, Braden Booing. The other receiver is a senior number 6, Casper Kritzberger. Running backs, one back is a sophomore number 5, Braxton Hendricks. Another running back tonight is a senior number 20, Ames Facino. Another running back is a junior number 26, Rudy Reyes. Quarterbacking the Cougars tonight, a senior number 10, Connor Nelson. The Cougars are coached by Paul Tingum. Assistant coaches are Nate McCraven, Kenley Walleen, Dan Jorgensen, Zach Oisted, and Jeremy Peterson, along with Noah Munson. Those are your starting lineups tonight. The lineups brought to you by West Main Pizza. They are more than just pizza. Enjoy the delicious specialty pizzas. Of course, your favorites, dessert pizzas. They have they've got dessert pizzas. They also have calzones. They got everything at West Main Pizza. Well, we are ready tonight for the opening kickoff. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear and see throughout the broadcast. Thanks to my YLE engineer tonight. That is Aaron Gunther. We'll get ready to rock and roll tonight as the Cougars and the Thunderbirds ready to finish out the regular season tonight. Thunderbirds 7-0, Cougars 3-4. Mahnomen-Waubun will be receiving to begin the ball game as Tanner Steck will wait back around his own 12-yard line. Must be Coach Johnson. And doing the kicking for the Cougars. Doing the kicking will be Kelby Johansson. Kick is away, short kick. This one's going to bounce out of bounds, and the Cougars were right there, just about had a chance to get to it, but it does roll out of bounds, and it'll be a first down for the Thunderbirds. And I believe it'll go right where it went out of bounds, as it'll be 1st and 10. Thunderbirds offense will come to the line or come out onto the field here as we get things rolling tonight on a beautiful Wednesday night for high school football. Can't beat this week 8 weather at this point. So they're going to mark the ball up at the 45-yard line, and that's where the Thunderbirds will have their first offensive possession. They're going to send MacArthur wide to the left side. They're going to come out with the two wings of Steck and Zima, and they'll have Lutka as the lone back. The officials discussing here a little bit. I don't know if they're talking about where the placement of the ball is or... No, now they've got her finalized. It'll be 1st and 10. So McMullen will come up to the line, and he'll go under center. 1st and 10, just underway. And this will be a handoff that goes to Brody Lutka, and he is popped instantly as he got across the line. He might pick up a couple, but that's about it. I believe the initial contact that time, I believe it was made by Miles Crocious. Just a gain of 1 there on 1st down for Brody Lutka, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 9, and a big collision there. A whole host of red jerseys as they came through, as Lutka came through the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and 9 as MacArthur goes wide left. They stay with the two-wing set of Zima and Steck. And here's a quick hitter, and that's going to be complete to Zach Zima. Zima out to the 1st down marker and more. Here comes Zach Zima down the sideline, dancing all the way down to about the 25-yard line. And a big pickup there. Goes for about 29 yards for Zima. It'll be a 1st down. Finally run out of bounds there by the Cougars, but Zima just made that catch, got his way up the field. It was almost batted down by the defensive end on that right side. Just a fingertip away from knocking that one down, but it will be a 1st down for the Thunderbirds. 11-17, first quarter. MacArthur going wide to the right side now. And the handoff left side, Manny Johnson, who came into the ball game, and Johnson fighting his way down to about the, call it the 25-yard line. And a big, nice gain there on 1st down, and he'll pick up about 14. Manny Johnson, Rumley came in, and our substitutions tonight, they're brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. For the best drywall around, contact Corey Berry, 218-204-0143. So it'll be 1st and 10. The ball is marked at about the 25-yard line. Under center goes McMullen. McMullen going to hand it off. This time it's Brody Lutka straight ahead, and Lutka is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 25-yard touchdown run. Brody Lutka straight ahead running, and the Thunderbirds are going to strike first on a big run there by Brody Lutka. And the Thunderbirds take the early lead, and boy, they had a huge, huge hole to run through as Lutka rumbles for 25. So they'll set up for the PAT. Holder is Zach Zima. And the hold, the kick is away, and this kick is good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 10:44 to play. Opening quarter, Thunderbirds lead the Cougars 7-0. For anyone that loves DIY projects, your locally owned True Value store on Main Street in Mahnomen is a shopper's paradise. They have everything you need for plumbing projects, electrical. They've got a full supply of paint and all of the painting supplies. They've got supplies for your outdoor projects, and of course, they've got the tools to get the job done. Stop by and see Ryan and Paige at your locally owned True Value store. For the DIY lovers, your locally owned True Value store is a shopper's paradise. So the Thunderbirds score first here at 10:44. Mahnomen-Waubun's Brody Lutka, 25-yard touchdown run, a 55-yard drive. 4 plays, PAT go down a Steck kick, and it's 7-0. So Steck on to kick it away.
We were at a wedding last weekend. My grandson scored the first touchdown, and
As the Cougars are going to send back deep. Taking a look here, looks like it'll be Kritzberger back there. Jersey is a little tough to read. So Steck ready to kick this thing away. And a good kick. Be picked up. Stops dead at about the 15. Now picked up coming to the near side. And a big hit put on there. See who that ball carrier was. And it was Braxton Hendricks with the kickoff return. And it'll be 1st and 10. There we go. Now we're talking. Got a little light in the situation. A little light on the subject. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They got it at their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Under center goes Nelson. He's got an I formation. Nelson going to roll out to his right, looking to throw, looking, still looking. Now is going to cut it up and run, and he'll be drugged down at the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play before the Thunderbirds could catch up, and Nelson did a great job of just extending that play out to the right side. Finally cuts it up, and Nelson will have a gain of 5, brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Cougars offense. He was looking downfield. The downfield coverage was there. Not much to go to, but was able to make something out of nothing. 10:05 to play, opening quarter here, 7-0 Thunderbirds leading. So Nelson will bring the play back into the huddle here for the Cougars. They go receiver right, receiver left. Wing on the right side, shotgun for Nelson. Back to pass again, looks downfield, now has to scramble. Nelson takes off to his right, throws downfield, and that pass is... Was it caught? Was it not caught? Didn't see if they called that a reception or not. Was not. It was incomplete. They were looking for Tyler Catlett, just couldn't hold on to it. It'll bring up a 3rd down. Nice job by Nelson. Again, buying himself time. Catlett just kind of settled into a little pocket. The ball was there, but the pressure came late. Catlett couldn't hold on, brings up a 3rd down and 5. 9:38 to play, 1st quarter, a 7-0 lead. Catlett coming to the near side. They're going to run trips on the left side. One back behind Nelson. 3rd down, back to pass. Nelson from the gun, looking, now in trouble as Nelson shakes one. He's going to roll to his right, now points downfield, still rolling around. Finally got hit from the backside, and a big hit put on. And boy, that was, I believe, Colton Stock just caught up with Connor Nelson as Nelson was trying to make a move upfield, and then Stock just buried him from behind, and no gain on the play. Brings up a 4th down, and a big hit put on there by Colton Stock. It'll be 4th and 5. So a punting situation now for the Cougars. 7-0 Thunderbirds leading, 9:04 to go. 1st quarter of action. Snap is back, kick on the way, end over end kick. Steck's going to have a chance to return this. Here comes Tanner Steck. Steck coming to the near side. Steck with good speed, but the Cougars trying to track him down. Finally going to push him out of bounds. And a nice job there by Ada-Borup-West to force out of the bounds. And it was a nice job by Ames Facino to catch up. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds. They'll have good field position here for their 2nd possession of the football game. They'll have it right on the Ada-Borup-West 40-yard line. Thunderbirds are leading by a score of 7-0. 8:46 to go in the 1st quarter. Senior quarterback Blake McMullen will lead the Thunderbirds up to the line from the Ada-Borup-West 40. They'll send MacArthur wide to the left side. Lutka the lone back. Zima and Steck are the wings. And McMullen the hard count. I think they maybe got Miles Croshus up front to come across. We'll see if there was movement leading to it. And it's going against Ada-Borup-West, so it'll be a penalty there. A encroachment penalty will move things ahead here. 5 yards for the Thunderbirds. It'll be 1st and 5 now from the Cougar 35-yard line. So Thunderbirds will come back to the line here. 7-0 they lead with 8:46 1st quarter. Receiver to the left is MacArthur. They come with 2 wings. Lutka is the lone back. McMullen under center, 1st down. Sends Steck in motion. They're going to give it to Steck coming around the left side. Steck trying to get to the corner. Here's Tanner Steck off to the races. 20, 15, cuts to the inside. The 10 dropped the football, recovered by the Cougars. And it's Tanner Steck who made a cut and then had the ball stripped away, and the Cougars recover. And a big turnover there by the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, and Ada-Borup-West was able to come up with the big defensive play. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for Ada-Borup-West down at around the 7-yard line. And the first turnover of the game here tonight goes against Mahnomen-Waubun, and Ada-Borup-West comes away with it. They'll have the ball on their own 7-yard line, and that's something head coach Paul Tingum talked about in the pregame show, is they needed to create some turnovers, and they got one there as Tanner Steck was trying to cut back upfield. Just had the ball punched right out. 1st and 10. Receiver coming wide to the left side. Looks like it's Tyler Catlett wide to the left side. Nelson in the gun, handoff, straight ahead running, and gobbled up that time. Whole host of white jerseys. And it was Ray, I believe the running back was Rudy Reyes. Maybe lost a yard on the play. So that will bring up a 2nd down here for Ada-Borup-West. 2nd down and 11 with 8:12 to go, first quarter. Catlett wide to the left side. Also going wide left is Braxton Hendricks. Nelson under center, going to roll out to his left. Looks upfield, got a block, and the pass is going to be complete up the field. And a nice catch there. Pass was complete. It goes to Hendricks. And that'll be a 1st down. First downs are brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Gwynn of Ada, and that'll move the chains. And a nice gain on the play. And it'll be a 1st down for Ada-Borup-West. Again, Nelson doing a good job of just extending it out to the 25-yard line. So a pass completion of 19 yards. So Nelson goes back to the gun, receiver to the right side. Handoff, nope, he's back to pass, dumps this one across the middle once again, and the pass is completed. Another 1st down, as this time the catch being made by Ames Facino, and Facino gets a 1st down as he picks up 15. So a 15-yard pickup and an injury on the field for Ada-Borup-West. So they'll tend to the injured Cougar. We'll take a timeout on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 7:33 to go, first quarter. Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West 7-0.
For a bright future at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District.
So the injured Cougar was quarterback Connor Nelson. He's able to walk off under his own power. So a new quarterback coming in. And it looks to be Rene Zenteno is the new quarterback. And he'll send a receiver to the right side. Casper Kritzberger goes wide right. Zenteno's in the gun. He's got a receiver to the left side. That's Catlett. Shotgun. And here's a quick pitch and a big hit put on. They pitched it to, I believe it was Ames Facino, and boy, he got met really hard there, and it was Drayton Tibbetts making the hit, and it'll be a big loss on the play, a loss of about 6 yards. Thunderbirds sniffed that out. And Drayton Tibbetts did a nice job of just playing contain. And I don't know if Facino even really saw him coming. It'll be a loss on the play. Ball is marked back right around the 33-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 16. Trips going to the right side. Receiver left. Back to pass. Nelson comes back into the game. Here comes Connor Nelson. Nelson trying to get upfield. Makes one miss. Makes two miss. And then Brody Lutka drags him down at about the 36-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3 there for Connor Nelson. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 13 now for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. 6:27 to go. First quarter, a 7-0 lead for Mahnomen-Waubun. So Nelson was able to check back in after coming out injured. He'll send Twins right, receiver left, and an I formation directly behind him. Third down. Here's Nelson rolling out to his right. Pressure coming. Nelson has to come back the other way, and down he goes. As this time catching up with him. A good job on the defensive side of the ball as Hudson MacArthur was able to track him down, and it'll be a loss of 4 for Connor Nelson. And it'll bring up a 4th down and long. 4th and about 19, so a punting situation here for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. So after having a couple of positive plays with a couple of big passing plays, wheels fall off just a bit. It'll be a punting situation. And this one will be kicked away from the return man of the Thunderbirds. Takes a Cougar roll inside the 35, down at the 33. And that is where the Thunderbirds will get their next offensive possession, 1st and 10 here in this first quarter with 5:23 to play. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own. They'll mark it at the 33-yard line. So a 1st and 10 situation. And a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter as the offense comes back onto the field. And a big defensive play last time by the Cougars. The Thunderbirds will come to the line as MacArthur going wide to the left side, back to the 2-wing set. Zima and Steck at the wings. Lutka the lone back. 1st and 10, McMullen under center. Sends Steck in motion. They're going to hand it off to Tanner Steck. This is the play that he fumbled on last time. Now Steck has a crease to run through. Tanner Steck off to the races. Steck still on his feet. He's at the 25, 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Tanner Steck all the way in for a big run. A touchdown for the Thunderbirds. One play goes 67 yards for Tanner Steck, and the Thunderbirds back on the board. And that's a high-performance play there. If you want high performance on your farm, visit the guys at Performance Ag. Dry and liquid fertilizer, seed and more. Performance Ag and a high-performance play there. So the Thunderbirds get the score there at 5:08. PAT coming. Here comes the kickoff. The kick. Steck's kick is through, and the Thunderbirds get the PAT. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds now lead the Ada-Borup-West Cougars 14-0.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
As life starts moving faster and faster, we need to make a choice. To move faster with it, or take a step back and enjoy life's moments. To marvel at the wonders around us, and remember just how beautiful White Earth Reservation can be. With over 1,300 square miles to explore in northern Minnesota, the endless possibilities of White Earth Reservation await you. Live here, work here, explore here. Explore more at whiteearth.com or on Facebook at White Earth Nation.
Well, the score came there for the Thunderbirds at 5:08. Tanner Steck, a 67-yard touchdown run, a 67-yard drive. One play, PAT good. Thunderbirds leading 14-0. It was the same play that they ran previously that Steck fumbled on, and they went right back to him. So Steck, a low line driver. This one will be picked up. It'll be picked up by Braxton Hendricks. Hendricks coming to the far side of the field. Long way to run. And knocked down there. A nice open field tackle by the Thunderbirds. And this time it was Keenan Goodwin getting to him. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They'll have it at about their own 27-yard line, 1st and 10. Keenan Goodwin did a nice job of filling in. Hendricks had a lane. He had to go all the way back across the field, and he showed great speed. He was getting there. But I don't know where Keenan Goodwin kind of caught up and took his legs out from under him. The nice open field tackle. It'll be 1st and 10. Catholic going wide to the left side. They'll spread one receiver to the right side. That's Kritzberger. Nelson in the gun once again.
This is a handoff right side and a hard run, but a hard hit. Rudy Reyes popped as soon as he got the football. Nothing doing for Reyes. He's going to lose 1 yard on the play. Brings up a second down now. 2nd and 11. Ada-Borup-West, 4:43 to go here. First quarter of action. 14-0 tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, and yourliveevent.com. Cougars back to the line. Catlett will go to the left. Kritzberger will make his way right. Split backs this time. They go twins on the left side. Nelson hands it off. Second guy through, and boy, he got caught quickly that time in a big defensive play. And I believe it was Tatum Bement making the tackle. And not much doing there. And it'll be a loss on the play, loss of 2. 4 minutes to go here. First quarter, ball marked back at the 24-yard line. It is now 3rd and 13. Coming back with Twins coming to the near side. Twins going to the far side. One back is Reyes. Back to pass. Nelson looking. Roll into his left. Now coming back to his right. Slips and down he goes. He was trying to cut back all the way across and he slipped and fell down. And it was Stock, and again, I believe it was Bement onto the tackle, and a big loss there for Connor Nelson. Loss there of about 9 yards, and it'll be 4th down and a long ways to go. 4th and about, I would say, a healthy 22 yards, and it'll be a punting situation. Steck will wait back at about at the Cougar 43-yard line. Snap is back, kick is away, low line driver. And it's going to bounce out of bounds somewhere around the 43-yard line. Well, they'll mark it at the 40. And the Thunderbird offense will take over 1st and 10, leading 14-0. So they mark it directly at the 40. 3:01 first quarter. 14-0 Thunderbirds, and now a timeout. Timeout of the field, Ada-Borup-West. They're going to opt to talk about a few things. And we'll take the timeout as well. It's brought to you by Freedom Fuel. Both gas and diesel fuels at the pump at Freedom Fuel, our timeout sponsor. We'll take a break, come back on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 14-0. Thunderbirds lead the Cougars on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
At Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
Well, we come out of the timeout. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds. They have the ball on the Cougar 40-yard line, leading 14-0 as McMullen will go under center. Steck and Zimmer are the wings. Lutka the lone back. MacArthur goes wide right. McMullen going to keep it himself. Down the line option. Pitches it to Zimmer, and that one got away from Zimmer. He's got to dive back on it around the 50-yard line. The pitch was well behind or well away from Zimmer. It'll be a loss of 6 on the play. That one just looked doomed from the get-go. So the Thunderbirds start this drive by moving backwards. In fact, they'll move backwards about 10 yards after it's all said and done. So that'll make it 2nd down, 21 to go. So costly mistake there by Mahnomen-Waubun. 2:26 first quarter tonight. Up to the line comes the Thunderbirds. Keep everyone in a little bit tighter this time. McMullen under center, back to pass. Looks, delivers, and this one is over the head. Intended receiver Tanner Steck. That one just got away from, I think, and maybe it looks like it slipped out of his hands. And that will bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 21 now for the offense. So the ball stays marked at the Thunderbird
right around that Thunderbird 49-yard line. .209 to go here as the clock stops with the incomplete pass. Some different personnel coming in. Our substitutions tonight are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. 218-204-0143 is the number to call. McMullen will drop back to pass. They're going to deliver the ball, and it's going to be caught. Getting away is Zach Zima. Zima is going to have the first down and just a little bit more. He's going to pick up about 24 on the pass completion. And Zima did a good job of getting away. Tyler Catlett in on the tackle, but not before the Thunderbirds get a first down. And the first downs are brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Gwynn of Ada, Minnesota. So that moves the chains. Ball is marked at about the 26-yard line. 1:49 to go, first quarter, and a 14-0 lead for the Thunderbirds. Receiver to the right, receiver left. Split backs, Manny Johnson and Brody Lutka. This is a handoff that goes to Brody Lutka. He's going to carry the pile inside the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. You gain about 3, maybe 4 yards for Lutka. And it brings up a second down. Second down and 7. Clock running first quarter. Offense coming back to the line. They'll send MacArthur wide to the right side. Zima goes wide left. Actually, that's Steck wide to the right side. Well, maybe it is MacArthur wide to the right side. Split backs, Johnson and Lutka. And they're going to throw that tight end dump to Ethan Jackson. Jackson's going to be tackled at the 5-yard line. And that will be good for another first down. And it'll be 1st and 10. As that one goes for a nice yardage there. 18 yards on the pass completion. So Ethan Jackson making that grab. They just run that seam route. Ethan Jackson is able to haul in the pass. And it'll be another Thunderbird first down. Up to the line, Mahnomen-Waubun will send a receiver to the right side. It's Gavin MacArthur. Zima going wide left, split backs in the backfield with Johnson and Lutka. And this is a handoff. Brody Lutka is caught behind the line of scrimmage, and a nice job. I believe it was Crocious once again who's played well up front. Miles Crocious playing that right up front, right directly in front of the center, kind of a nose tackle position, and Lutka no room to run that time. Nice job by the defense of the Cougars. Brings up a second down and goal. Crocious is able to make that quick move up front. MacArthur goes to the left side. Zima goes wide to the right side. They stay with split backs. McMullen under center and hands it off. This is Manny Johnson into the end zone. Johnson for the touchdown. As Manny Johnson rumbles in from 5 yards out. And I tell you, he's been playing some good football. And the Thunderbirds now lead 20-0. That is right at the end of the first quarter that score came. So they'll set up for the PAT. Steck is the kicker. Zima is the holder. And here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. Went wide right on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. No time left in the first quarter. It is Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West 20-0.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is completing post-frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sailed steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Well, we start the second quarter on 106.5 FM KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Thunderbirds got a 5-yard touchdown run from Manny Johnson, capping off a 40-yard drive. Thunderbirds missed the PAT. It's 20-0. Kickoff goes to the right side and pushed out of bounds. It looked like it was Braxton Hendricks pushed out of bounds, and it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Cougars. And around the 22, 23-yard line is where they'll get their next offensive possession here in this first half. So the Cougars offense will trot back onto the field. They'll have it 1st and 10, their own 23. Cougars some success through the air in that first half with 34 yards passing on some big couple pass plays. Running game so far is in the negative numbers. Nelson's got a receiver left, receiver right. So he goes back to the shotgun. Reyes is the deep back, and they're going to hand it off to Rudy Reyes running to his left side, and he's going to be stacked up as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage. It'll be no gain that time for Rudy Reyes, and a whole host of white jerseys there to meet him as he got to the line of scrimmage. So they keep it marked at around the 23-yard line. Well, they might give him a yard out to the 24 when it's all said and done. Maybe. So it'll be second down. Now they keep her at it. No gain, so it'll be 2nd and 10. So a wide right with Tyler Catlett. I believe Kritzberger goes off to the left side. Come on with 2 wings. Reyes as the deep back. Nelson goes to the gun. Back to pass. Connor Nelson looking downfield. Now he has to run to the left. Bartness in tail. Throws this one, and it's incomplete. Threw it short of the intended receiver, Ames Facino. And just didn't have enough on it. Falls short. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Cougars. Again, Nelson getting pressure that time, and it was Bartness that was able to come off of the defensive line, provide a little bit of pressure. Nelson just wasn't able to get his feet set and get a good throw down the field. Brings up 3rd down and 10. 11:08 to go. Second quarter of action and a 20-0 Thunderbird lead. They go twins on the right side, twins on the left side. Reyes the lone back as Nelson goes to the gun. They're going to spread it out. Back to pass. Nelson looks downfield, pumps once, throws this one up. Pass is incomplete. MacArthur back on the coverage, and again aiming for Facino. But it was over the head of Facino, and MacArthur, that was actually Steck that was there on the coverage. Steck was able to knock it away. It'll be 4th down and 10 in a punting situation here for Ada-Borup-West. So they'll set up to punt. Thunderbirds will set up for the return. Catlett is the punter. 11:02 to go in this second quarter of action. So the snap back, punt on the way. Again, a low line driver kicking it away from the return man, and this one's actually going to stop dead right around the Ada-Borup-West 43-yard line, and that's where the Thunderbirds will take over again with good field position for this next offensive possession. In fact, this will be their 5th offensive possession. And this will be at the Ada-Borup-West roughly 42-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and 10. 10:52 to go in the second quarter of action. And the Thunderbirds will come to the line with MacArthur going wide to the right side. McMullen goes under center with Lutka as the lone back. Ziman Steck at the wing. And this is a little end around, dropped again by Steck, and he's going to be piled up in the backfield, back near the 50-yard line. So another mistake there by the Thunderbirds. Moves the ball back to the 49-yard line. And it'll be a loss of 6 on the play there for Mahnomen-Waubun. A little bit of the dropsies here tonight off and on between the quarterback, running back exchanges. So it'll be 2nd down as the offense comes back to the line. MacArthur wide on the left side. Lutka is the lone back. McMullen goes under center. Man in motion is Steck. This is a handoff that goes to Brody Lutka. Lutka is going to rumble back to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe about a yard shy. He picks up 5 yards on the play. And a whole host of Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Peyton Egan was leading the charge there defensively as Lutka gets that 5 yards. Third down and 11. 20-0 Thunderbirds leading on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Zimma wide right, Steck going wide left, split backs, Manny Johnson back into the game. Our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. And this is a handoff that goes straight ahead to Manny Johnson, and Johnson's able to roll inside the 40 down to about the 36-yard line. Be a nice gain on the play, but it will leave him short of a first down by about 3 yards as he picks up 8, so it'll be fourth down. And decision time now for the Thunderbirds. Fourth down and about 3. Really in that situation, I don't think Coach Clark really puts a whole lot of thought into it. 20-0. Ball right at the Cougar 35-yard line is where they got it marked. Up to the line, Thunderbird offense will come. Cougars coming with a 4-man front. And now a timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel. Gas and diesel at the pump. Visit Freedom Fuel. They're open 24/7, 365. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 8:41 to play. Second quarter, Thunderbirds lead the Cougars 20-0.
The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club welcomes back students and staff for another school year. They hope we can all join together and make it a safe one. Please watch carefully for children if you're driving near school buildings, in areas where school buses are traveling, or where there are school zones or bus stops. The Ada-Borup-West Booster Club looks forward to a great school year. Ada-Borup-West Booster Club is proud to support the students in academics, fine arts, and athletics. Welcome back, Ada-Borup-West students, staff, and administration for another great school year from the Ada-Borup-West Booster Club.
So it'll be fourth down and 3. 8:41 to play, second quarter of play. Thunderbirds lead the Cougars 20-0 tonight on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Ball at the 35-yard line of the Cougars. As they'll come back onto the field, the Thunderbirds getting the play called up. A fourth down situation. So the Thunderbirds are going to run McMullen as a wide receiver wide to the right. They go trips in the formation as Zimma now steps in at the quarterback, and Zimma down the line option, going to keep it himself, and he is tripped up right at the line. We'll see if he got enough. He's going to be close defensively. A nice job by Ada-Borup-West, and I believe it was Ames Facino that tripped him up, and he did not get it as Zimma got 2 yards, and it'll be an over on downs. And Ada-Borup-West's defense comes up big. And it'll be at the 33-yard line, and a big play defensively by Ada-Borup-West. Zimma looked to be close, but just didn't get enough lean. And it'll be first and 10. Receiver right, receiver left. Nelson in the gun. He's got Reyes behind him. Here's a drop back to pass. Nelson in trouble, now has to scramble. Got away from one. Now has room to run, and here comes Connor Nelson. Cuts back into the middle of the field. Connor Nelson still on his feet. Nelson with a great run coming, and then finally drug down out across the 45 to the 46. It's a first down and a gain of 14 for Connor Nelson. He picked up 14, but I tell you what, he just ran about 40 yards, weaving back and forth through the defenders. That'll move the chains for a first down, and first downs are brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Gwynn of Ada. So the ball marked out at about the 47-yard line of the Cougars, first and 10. And an excellent job there by Connor Nelson. The pressure was on him. Ethan Jackson had a hand on him, just couldn't keep him in his grasp. Nelson was able to shake free and move the ball up the field. Nelson back in the gun. And they're going to pitch this time left side. It's Braxton Hendricks, and Hendricks caught back at the 40-yard line, and he's going to lose 6 yards. They just try a little bit of a pitch, going to the left side, sweeping, trying to get blockers out in front. Thunderbird defense was able to find a gap to shoot. It'll be second down now, second down at about 17. Ball is back at the 40-yard line. Nelson will bring the play back into the huddle. Logan Abdu coming out. I believe Brody Lutka coming back in. And our substitutions that are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. 204-0143 for drywall by a professional. Nelson back to pass, looks downfield, delivers this one, and it's going to fall short. He had pressure again. The pass intended for Facino. And it's an incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd down and 17 for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars with 7:11 going here in this second quarter. A 20-0 Thunderbird lead. Ball remains marked at the 40-yard line. A 3rd down situation as Nelson will run the play out to the huddle. And the Cougar offense will come to the line. Receiver to the right side is Catlett. They're also going to run another receiver. They go twins right, twins left. Reyes the lone back. Nelson back to pass. Here comes the stunt. And up the field, Nelson had nowhere to go as Manny Johnson came on an all-out blitz and just didn't have anywhere. He got picked up, but then the other couple of Thunderbird players didn't. And down goes Nelson, and he's still on the ground as No Game brings up a 4th down. Now Nelson's able to pop up, and it'll be 4th and long. As he loses some yards, it'll be 4th and about 20. So punting situation with 6:57 to go in this second quarter. 20-0, Thunderbirds lead the Cougars. Snap back, punt on the way. This one's returnable for Zach Zimma. Zimma's going to have a chance. He's going to bring it to the near sideline and then pushed out of bounds by Ada-Borup-West. It'll be 1st down for the Thunderbirds. As the first guy up, I believe, is... was it Facino? Yeah, I believe Facino was able to knock him out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds. Ball marked at the Ada-Borup-West 49-yard line. 6:44 to go here in the second quarter. MacArthur goes wide to the right side. Come back with Steck and Zimma at the wings. Lutka is the lone back. McMullen under center, going to hand it off to Brody Lutka, and Lutka is going to rumble inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line. That's good for a gain of 10, and that'll be good for a 1st down. First downs again brought to you by Freedom Fuel. So the Thunderbirds get a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, 6.5 to go, second quarter. MacArthur goes wide to the right side. Ball at the Cougar 39. McMullen will go under center with Lutka directly behind him. They go with the 2-wing set. McMullen going to going to keep it himself on a option play, and he didn't. He got caught up quickly by the Ada-Borup-West defense. It'll be a short gain of about 3. And it looked like Aiden Peterson maybe got there first. Lucas Mertz there as well. Brings up 2nd down and 7 after a gain of 3 by McMullen. 5:47, second quarter. Beautiful Wednesday night for football tonight. Steck goes wide to the left side. Zimmo will go wide to the right side. Johnson and Lutka split in the backfield. McMullen with the hard count. And this is a McMullen keeper, and he is going to be caught right away. No gain on the play. Nice job by the Cougars. Lucas Mertz again on the tackle, and McMullen just couldn't get away. As Mertz was there. Brings up a 3rd down and 7 as no gain on that play. Ball remains marked at about the 36-yard line of the Cougars. Right now, the perimeter defense of the Cougars playing very well, doing a nice job of playing contain. MacArthur goes wide to the left side. They go back to the double wing. Lutka, the lone back. McMullen goes under center. And they're going to quick swing it out to Zimma. Zimma makes the catch. Zimma's got a 1st down, still on his feet, and finally brought down at the 20-yard line. And that'll be good for a 1st down as Ames Facino makes the tackle. And that'll be good for a gain of right around 17. That'll move the chains and a 1st down. 1st downs again brought to you by Freedom Fuel. 4th 1st down of the night for the Thunderbirds. Ball marked right at the 20-yard line. 4:26 second quarter, a 20-0 lead for the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Up to the line they'll come. So Zima goes to the right side. Steck to the left. McMullen will throw this one up for Tanner Steck. Steck, one-handed catch. Did he pull it in? Touchdown. Wow, what a catch by Tanner Steck. One-handed grab. Wow. Tanner Steck, a one-handed catch. And the Thunderbirds are on the board here once again in the second quarter. Wow, that is a catch there by Tanner Steck. Puts his hands out, his one hand free, and was able to pull that one in. So McMullen to Steck for 20 yards. So they'll see if they set up here for the two-point conversion. This a 49-yard drive. They're going to go for the two-point conversion here. McMullen goes under center, man in motion. They hand it off, and this is into the end zone goes Gavin MacArthur. He tripped, almost fell down, but then kept his balance, and he's in for the score. The two-point conversion good on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 4:04 to go second quarter. Thunderbirds lead the Cougars 28-0.
Cooler weather is coming. Make sure your home stays cozy and efficient with blow-in insulation from Ada Building Center. Ada Building Center has received a huge truckload shipment of blow-in insulation. You'll now get better pricing and more ways to save. With every insulation purchase, the use of the blower is absolutely free. Lower your heating costs and keep those dollars in your pocket. Blow-in insulation. Now's the time to buy from Ada Building Center, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Thunderbirds scoring second quarter. The kickoff away. It'll be picked up here. Picked up by Braxton Hendricks. Hendricks going to be knocked down across the 30 at about the 33-yard line. And that's where the Cougars will get their next offensive possession. Thunderbirds scoring at 4:04. Blake McMullen to Tanner Steck, a one-handed catch, a 20-yard touchdown pass, 49-yard drive, 5 plays, 2-point conversion good on a Gavin MacArthur run. Thunderbirds leading 28-0. They'll mark the ball out at the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Cougars offense to the line. They're going to spread things out and go twins on the left side. Receiver on the right. Reyes the lone back. Nelson in the gun. Handoff goes to Reyes, who is instantly caught in the backfield. Then Tatum Bement again and on the tackle, and it'll be a loss of 3 for Rudy Reyes. Bement's been on several tackles up front. He's done a nice job of getting penetration. Bring second down at 13 with 3:37 to go in the second quarter of action. Thunderbirds leading 28-0. Nelson will bring the play back into the huddle. And the offense to the line. They go twins to the right side. I believe it's Facino and maybe Catlett on this near side as Nelson's back to pass. Pressure coming from Bartness. Now he's got a scramble. Now he's going to move up in the pocket, and here's Connor Nelson. He's going to be finally tackled right around the original line of scrimmage. So he picks up the 3 yards that he lost back at about the 34-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain for Nelson. Brings up 3rd down and 10. Bement coming out. Dylan McMullen checks in. Our substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall, the best drywall service around. Contact Corey Berry, 218-204-0143 for Corey Berry Drywall. 2:36 clock running here in the second quarter of action. A 28-0 lead for the Thunderbirds. Twins coming into the near side. Receiver to the right, split backs. Nelson rolling out. Still rolling, now under pressure. Nelson trying to make something happen. He is going to be finally tackled. It's Manny Johnson's going to get him back at around the 25-yard line as Nelson again just trying to find some time to throw the football. And that's a loss of 9 on the play for Connor Nelson as the defensive line making him scramble, and he just can't find enough time to set up and throw the football. It'll be 4th down and long. So a punting situation. Zima and Steck back deep. Late man onto the field, Tatum Bement. Bement is giving her all she's got to get out there. He might be exhausted. He might take the play off. That's a long ways to run. I think, the Cougars are going to bail out Tatum Bement. They take a timeout. Timeouts tonight on the field. We'll take it as well. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel of Ada. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 1:31 to play. Second quarter, Thunderbirds lead 28-0.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Broadcasting on 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, and on yourliveevent.com from the Laura Tweeten Thriving Financial Broadcast booth. Locations in Ada and Ulen. Learn about financial gain and more. Contact Laura Tweeten with Thriving Financial of Ada and Ulen. So it'll be 4th down and long, 4th and about 19. Punting situation for Ada-Borup-West. Steck and Zimmer will go back deep. So the Cougars get set to punt this one away. Good snap back. And a low line driver. Good deep punt. And this one is going to roll down. It'll take a Cougar roll and it'll stop at about the 36, 37-yard line. That's where Mahnomen-Waubun's offense will take over 1st and 10. So a good roll there. The Thunderbirds will start back. They'll start right at their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10, 1:20 to go. Second quarter, a 28-0 Thunderbird lead here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call. Aaron Gunther is my Your Live Event engineer on the road tonight. MacArthur going wide to the left side. Split backs. Steck in the backfield along with Lutka. And this is down the line. They're going to quick pitch this one out off to the option to Tanner Steck, and he's just simply going to be run out of bounds by about 5 or 6 red jerseys. And a nice job by the Cougar defense to string that one out. And that brings up 2nd down and 10 again. The Cougars defense has done a great job of stringing plays out. Their perimeter defense has done a nice job of making sure the Thunderbirds haven't been able to break one upfield as they get outside. It's 2nd down. Simmel wide to the left side. MacArthur wide right. Steck along with Lutka, the running backs. Handoff goes to Brody Lutka, and Lutka punishing running back here. He's going to get out across the 40-yard line. Stopped at the 40, probably around the 42-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 or 7 for Brody Lutka. And when Lutka carries the football, he carries with a load. It's a gain of 7 for Lutka, and they're quickly back up to the line. And this is down the line option. McMullen options to pitch it out to Steck, and Steck again just run out of bounds. He'll have enough for the 1st down as he'll be forced out of bounds. I believe it was Nelson out on this near side. Connor Nelson was able to force him out. And it'll bring up a 1st down on the play. Ball is marked at the 48-yard line after the gain. And the Thunderbirds will come to line with 46 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Halftime coming up. Cougars get the ball to start the second half. McMullen down the line, hands it off, and this is again Brody Lutka into Cougar territory across the 50 to about the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 4 for Lutka. 30 seconds, and they're quickly back to the line. McMullen back to pass. Going to air this one out, looking for Gavin MacArthur, and it's overthrown. It was thrown to the outside shoulder of Gavin MacArthur, and it was thrown too far to that outside shoulder. Brings up third down and 6. 24 seconds to go, second quarter. Stick around. We'll have our halftime report coming up. McMullen bringing the play back in. So to the line, the Thunderbirds will come. Ball on the Cougar 48-yard line. Zima goes to the right side. MacArthur wide to the left side. They go split backs. Steck along with Lutka. And this is a trap play. They give it to Tanner Steck, and Steck is able to move ahead for about 2 yards. Just about got caught in the backfield. Cougars defense sniffing it out. And it looked like it was, again, Miles Crocious making that play. Quickly to the line. Thunderbirds going to hand it off again to Steck. Steck trying to make a play. Stiff arm coming, and Steck going to lose 2 yards, and a penalty flag flies. So the hold on the play going against Mahnomen-Waubun. That is their first penalty, a 10-yarder. There's no time on the clock. So a 10-yard penalty. I think they'll just take this one into the halftime, and it's declined, and we go to the halftime mark. So halftime here in Ada tonight. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. It is Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West at the half, 28-0. We'll come back with stats and first half analysis after this on 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, and yourliveevent.com. All Works Underground Utilities LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. Allworks LLC can get the job done. Allworks LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with Allworks LLC, 218-261-3090.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
At the Bennett Hoogland Agency, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. And in a small town, a handshake still means something. That's why we take the time to get to know you, your farm, and your family, because your success is our success.
Whether you're growing row crops or raising livestock, we'll help you build a risk management plan that fits your farm like a well-worn pair of work boots. We will also walk you through disaster or farm programs.
Stop by and see us in Ada or Moorhead, or give us a call. At Bennett Hoogland Agency, we're not just your insurance agents, we're your neighbors. We're an equal opportunity provider.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bowen's 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun. Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen is proud to be your hometown grocery store. Featuring everyday low prices store-wide, make sure to check out their weekly sales flyer and don't miss out on the savings. They've got a great produce department, meat department, bakery, and so much more. It's easy to find low prices when you're shopping at Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen. Proud to be your hometown grocery store with everyday low prices. It's Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen.
Hi, this is Val from Ada-Borup-West. I want to say thank you for the support of the Ada-Borup-West School. The students, staff, administration, and leaders in the school are working together every day to make sure that the students are given every opportunity to succeed, and that is made possible from the support that the community has offered. From the Booster Club to the many other organizations and groups that have come together, thank you from all of us at Ada-Borup-West School, home of the Cougars.
Halftime report here in Ada tonight, where the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds lead the Ada-Borup-West Cougars 28-0. Our halftime report is brought to you by the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, also Clearbrook, Mahnomen, Fertile, and Ada. Visit with Linfors Insurance Agency for your insurance, auto, home, health, life, farm business, and commercial business. It is Linfors Insurance Agency. Well, Thunderbirds leading here 28-0. Hasn't been the cleanest football for either side, as first quarter Mahnomen-Waubun got on the board right away. Their first offensive possession, 10:44, as Brody Lutka, 25-yard touchdown run, a 55-yard drive. 4 plays, PAT was good on a Steck kick, 7-0 early. Thunderbirds again at 5:08. Tanner Steck would break one, a 67-yard touchdown run, a 67-yard drive, 1 play, PAT good, 14-0 Mahnomen-Waubun. They'd score one more right at the end of the first quarter with no time remaining. Manny Johnson, a 5-yard touchdown run, a 40-yard drive, 7 plays. PAT was no good. It was 20-0 after 1 quarter. Thunderbirds. We go to the second quarter, kind of a stalemate until 4:04 when Blake McMullen would toss one up to Tanner Steck. 20-yard touchdown pass, a one-handed catch, a 49-yard drive, 5 plays. 2-point conversion was good. And it's 28 by Gavin McCarthy rounded in, 28-0. We look at the numbers as Ada-Borup-West with 18 yards of total offense. Through the air, Connor Nelson of 2 of 6 for 34 yards. Braxton Hendricks, 1 catch, 19 yards. Ames Facino, 1 catch, 15 yards. On the ground, 16 carries and negative 16 yards. Sorry about that. My audio shut off for a second. The Cougars, 16 carries and negative 16 yards as positive rushers here. Ames Facino, or actually Connor Nelson has 9 carries for 3 yards. Ames Facino, negative 8. Braxton Hendricks, a negative 6. And Rudy Reyes, a negative 5. Cougars have run 22 plays from the line of scrimmage. They've got 2 first downs, 1 penalty, which is a 5-yarder, no turnovers here in this first half. Mahnomen-Waubun, 241 yards of offense through the air. It is Blake McMullen, 4 of 7 for 98 yards and a touchdown. Tanner Steck, 1 catch, 20 yards and a touchdown. Zach Zimma has 3 catches for 60 yards here. And Ethan Jackson, 1 catch for 18 yards here in this first half. On the ground, 17 carries, 143 yards. Tanner Steck, 6 carries, 65 yards and a touchdown. Blake McMullen, 2 carries, 3 yards. Brody Lutka, 8 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown. It is Zach Zimma in this first half, 2 carries, a negative 8. Manny Johnson, 3 carries, 27 yards, and a touchdown. Thunderbirds, 22 plays from the line of scrimmage. They have 5 first downs, 1 penalty for 10 yards, and 1 fumble here in the first quarter. That's a look at the numbers here, part of our Linfors Insurance Agency halftime report. We'll take a break. We'll come back. More to come as at the half, Mahnomen-Waubun leads Ada-Borup-West 28-0 on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
What happens to your business when you step away? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. Succession planning is key to preserving what you've built, and our team is here to assist business owners and address transition strategies that help preserve value and prepare for continuity. Whether passing to family or selling to a partner, we'll help you plan with confidence. Get in touch with a call to Franzen Investment Services at 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
When you experience the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Cease Family Funeral Homes to guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. The staff at Cease Family Funeral Homes is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need, and they take pride in their responsibility to lighten your burden as you take the first steps toward healing. Located in Black Duck, Bemidji, Cass Lake, Park Rapids, and Nevis, Cease Family Funeral Homes.
For superior drywall installation and so much more, contact Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. Corey does drywall work, framing, hanging, tape, texture, and paint. It's superior installation with superior results. Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. Call him today, 218-204-0143. Superior drywall installation from Corey Berry Drywall. At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us in our Ogama office or at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Are you confident in your financial future? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. We help you create a personalized plan that aligns with your goals, whether it's saving for retirement, funding education, or building wealth. It's not just about numbers, it's about your life. Let's work together to build a strategy that grows with you. Call today for a complimentary consultation. 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
When you buy your propane from Lakes Community Co-op, you get the propane from the pro without the pain. The pro from Lakes Community Co-op starts with the service, monitoring systems, budget programs, online bill pay with additional services from Lakes Community Co-op. They set the tank, fill the tank, monitor and deliver propane as you need. Call 1-888-935-2281 to get propane to you from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Check, check. There we go. No, we got it.
And sorry about that, a little technical difficulty, but we are back on now. We're ready to go once again as the handoff. Nelson, no, he fakes. He's going to roll to his right. Here's Connor Nelson now coming back to his left, has to cut up field, has a little room to run. Connor Nelson still on his feet. It was 2nd down and 9. Nelson's going to be caught. Finally going to be drugged down by a whole host of white jerseys after a gain of about 3 yards. And it'll be a 3rd down for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars as the ball started at the 30-yard line. And again, my apologies, a little technical glitch with the system. It's something that happens every now and then. But now we're ready to go. So it is 3rd down and 7 for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. 10:28 to go in this, the 3rd quarter of action, 28-0. So up to the line. Red's going to take the direct snap. No, Nelson going to look back. And this one is thrown out of the reach of the intended receiver. So I believe he was trying to get it out to that right side, and there was nothing doing there. I think Gavin Johnson was maybe the intended receiver, and it was thrown out of his reach, and it'll bring up a 4th down. So 4th down. 4th and about 7. Back to receive is Steck and Zima. Cat little punt this one away. Punt is away, high, low line driver. Zima lets this one bounce, and this one's going to roll all the way back to about the 23-yard line, and that is where the Thunderbirds offense will take over. 1st and 10. So good punt there by the Cougars, drives the Thunderbirds back. It'll be their first possession of the second half. Then it'll be 1st and 10. They'll mark the ball right around that 23-yard line, as I believe. This will actually be the worst starting field position that the Thunderbirds have had here tonight. So 1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds as they'll spread a receiver to the left side is Zima. Split backs in the backfield, Johnson and Lutka. And this is a handoff straight ahead for Manny Johnson out across the 25 up to the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. Yeah, gain of about 4 yards for Manny Johnson as he just lowers the shoulder and pounds away. 2nd down and 6 for the Thunderbirds. Manny Johnson with a good head of steam there, running this one ahead across the 25. 2nd down, 9:39 clock running here, a 28-0 lead for Mahnomen-Waubun tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com. So they'll bring it up with split backs again. Johnson and Lutka split. Go slot on the right side. Man in motion, and we got penalty flags, and I think we're going to have a false start. Indeed we do. Mahnomen-Waubun jumped. 2nd penalty of the night against the Thunderbirds. This one a 5-yarder. Totals out to be 15 yards on the night. So instead of a 2nd down and 6, you're faced with a 2nd down and 11 now for Mahnomen-Waubun. Mark this thing back at the 22-yard line. Just the overall tonight, it's been clean. We've only had 3 penalty markers between the two teams all night. Now, of course, that could be a jinx by me saying that. McMullen goes under center. And McMullen will roll out to his right. Rolling. Now he's going to throw this one, and the pass is complete. Gavin MacArthur made the catch. And I believe he caught it on his knee, but it's out at the 36-yard line. So that'll be good for a gain of 12. Actually, be gain closer to 14, and that'll move the chains for a Freedom Fuel 1st down. So a 1st down on that throw is the 6th of the night for the Thunderbirds. It's at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs. Again, Freedom Fuel, open 24 hours a day. Fastest fuel pumps around. They have a car wash as well, and they're open 24/7, 365. 1st and 10. Under center, here's a handoff that goes to Manny Johnson, and Manny Johnson carries the pile out across the 40, all the way out to the 43, 44-yard line, and now we have Whistles blowing. And the officials talking here. And the Cougars say they got it, and the Cougars got it. They're going to say Johnson fumbled the football. I didn't see the ball come out, but the officials come in, say a fumble on the play, and Ada-Borup-West gets the football back. The second turnover of the night on the Thunderbirds. I didn't see it come out, but there was a large pile right around that 43-yard line, and Ada-Borup-West's defense creates a turnover. They'll have it on the Mahnomen-Waubun 43-yard line. So big play defensively there for the Cougars. Nelson goes under center, and he drops the snap. And it's the Thunderbirds getting it back. So Nelson drops the snap. Brody Lutka picks it up. And we go the other way as the Cougars get it. And then they give it away. And the Thunderbirds get the ball back at about the 43-yard line. So just a quick turn of events there. A fumble on top of a fumble. And they're going to mark this one at about the 44-yard line. So up to the line comes McMullen. He'll go under center. And here's McMullen slips down. He was going down the line option with Zima, or actually Johnson, and McMullen lost his footing. It'll be a loss of 1 on the play. Brings up second down and 11. So a second down. .805 third quarter, 28-0. Thunderbirds lead tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB. YourLiveEvent.com. MacArthur goes wide. Actually, it's Zimma wide to the left side this time. They go back to the split backs of Johnson. Handoff goes straight. No, this is McMullen on the keeper and didn't get far. Good job by the defense. And again, it was Miles Cautious tracking down McMullen, doing a great job. Short gain. They'll give McMullen about 3 yards on that carry, and Miles Cautious wasn't having it. The big man can run, and he tracked down McMullen for a short gain. Brings up third down and 7 now for the offense of the Thunderbirds. 7:22 to go here in the third quarter, and a 28-0 Thunderbird lead. So they go Zimma wide to the left side. McMullen goes under center. Johnson and Lutka split. And McMullen going to keep it again, running to his right, looking for room, and had nowhere to go. And again, the Cougar defense doing an excellent job just tracking there. And it looked like it was Peyton Egan. And it's a short gain there, about 3 more yards from McMullen. Brings up a third down. Third down and about, it'll be fourth down actually. 4th and 3 on the field. Ball is marked right at midfield, right at the 50-yard line. Zimma goes wide left. Thunderbirds will go for it on 4th down. Split backs, Johnson and Lutka. This is a handoff. They give it to Manny Johnson. Johnson got a good push, and he's right at the line to gain. We'll see if they give him the first down. He's awfully close. Needed about 4. And they're going to eye it, spy it, check it. Now they're going to have to measure it. Needed 4. Looks like he maybe got right on the 4. So the chain gang is going to have to come out. As they'll take a chance to measure this. 6:19 to play in this, the third quarter. A 28-0 lead for the Thunderbirds. So they'll come out and measure this. They measure, stretch the chain. Tip of the ball is close. Boy, it is a first down. The Thunderbirds got the first down. That couldn't have been more than about a hair that used to be on the top of my head. That could not have been any closer. I don't know if you could have fit one if it fell off. And it'll be a first down. And first downs are brought to you by Freedom Fuel of Ada. So fresh set of downs here for the Thunderbirds. They go split backs. McMullen leads them up. Ball is at the 46-yard line of the Cougars. And now it's confusion as McMullen runs into Manny Johnson, but then he's able to carry inside the 45 to about the 41-yard line. So what was a botched play actually turns out to be about a 6-yard gain. And McMullen will get 6 yards. Second down and about 4 here, long 4. 5:58 to play here in the third quarter. And the Thunderbird offense just a little bit out of sorts and a timeout on the field. We'll take it. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 5:58 to play. Third quarter, 28-0. Thunderbirds leading the Cougars. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. So it's second down and 4 for the offense of the Thunderbirds. And the offense will come to the line. Second down and 4, 5:58 to go here in the third. McMullen under center, split backs. MacArthur is wide on the left side. And this is a down the line keeper for Blake McMullen. Tries to get to that corner, and then a late flag coming in. As I believe is Connor Nelson on in the tackle. He carries to the 35. It would have been good for a first down, but it's going against the Thunderbirds. So the penalty going against Mahnomen-Waubun. And so this one will move back. Missed the call. And it's actually a hold going against Mahnomen-Waubun, so that'll be a 10-yard penalty. So move things back from the spot, and this will be now instead of second and 4, it becomes second down and 14. Ball's marked right back at midfield. Right at the 50-yard line, 28-0 Thunderbird lead tonight. So up to the line, they're going to spread trips on the right side this time with MacArthur, Zima, and Johnson. One back is Lutka. They stack the receivers on the right. McMullen, the quick hitter, goes to Zach Zima. Zima makes the catch. Zima's weaving through traffic. Here's Zach Zima. Good speed. He's got a first down and more. Zach Zima down the sideline. Zima juking and driving, still on his feet, and then finally pushed out of bounds. But a big gainer there for Zach Zima. And boy, he made something out of nothing there. Picks up a first down and much, much more as they're going to mark him the 15-yard line. And a gain there of about 35 yards or better. So Zach Zima making things happen. And the Thunderbirds now have it in the red zone deep in Ada-Borup-West territory. So gain of 35 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 15. McMullen under center, split backs. And this is a handoff, goes to the right side. So they gave it 2. Goes Lutka with the carry. And Brody Lutka is going to pick up maybe about a yard. Maybe he picks up 3. They're going to give Lutka 3 yards. So a 3-yard carry brings up second down and 7 with 5:28 to go in the third quarter. 28-0 Thunderbirds leading tonight on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Receiver going wide to the right side. Split backs behind McMullen. McMullen down the line option, pitches out, and here's a race to the end zone, and lowering the shoulder, big hit, and into the end zone. I think it was Drayton Tibbetts that maybe got in. We'll see. It was Drayton Tibbetts, a big run there, and a touchdown from about 13 yards out. As Drayton Tibbetts showing the speed to the corner, and then a big hit into the end zone. He's in for a 13-yard touchdown run.
So that'll advance the score to 34-0. 5:06 third quarter of play. They'll set up for the 2-point conversion. McMullen goes under center. And McMullen will throw this one. 2-point conversion good. A pass completion to Gavin MacArthur. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 5:06 to go here in the third quarter. Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West 36-0.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all
Thunderbirds on the board here at 5:06. Drayton Tibbetts a 13-yard touchdown run, a 56-yard drive, 7 plays, 2-point conversion good on a MacArthur catch. 36-0. Kickoff away from Steck, going to be picked up by Hendricks. Here's Braxton Hendricks. He'll look for room on the left side, breaks a tackle and is tripped up just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll mark him right around that 27, 28-yard line. It'll be first down. They mark them at the 28. 1st and 10 Cougars here as their third possession of the second half. 5 minutes exactly remain here in the third quarter tonight. And I think moving ahead here, the focus for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, of course, the focus of the game brought to you by Valley Vision Clinic. Focus here in this remainder of this one is just to clean up some mistakes here and get some positive yardage as a handoff going to Reyes, trying to bounce his way to the outside. He's going to get back to the 28-yard line, and no gain there for Rudy Reyes. It's the second half for the Cougars now. Just put together some sustaining drives and move the football. And one of the Cougars getting up just a little bit slow up front. Looks like it was maybe Peyton Hagen that's maybe a little slow. Trying to work through what looks to be could be an ankle. So they'll spread twins to the right side and a twin to the left side. Nelson goes to the gun. Reyes the lone back. Second down, back to pass. Nelson looks downfield. Now it's to step up in the pocket. Here's Nelson, still looking. Now shuffling to his right, coming back up the middle, and here comes Connor Nelson. Nelson trying to fight for something. Gets back to about the original line of scrimmage before he's finally thrown out of bounds. Brody Lutka, I think, was the first guy there. And Nelson is scrambling out there just trying to find a receiver to throw the football to, and just couldn't quite find the one guy that could find a pocket to sit in. Brings up third down and 11. 3:43 to go, third quarter. Nelson will bring the play back into the huddle. Nelson's done a good job of scrambling tonight. Times has had to run for his life, but he's made positive plays out of it. Twins going to the right side, receiver left. Nelson. This one's thrown up in the air, and that is going to be picked off by Keenan Goodwin. Goodwin turning it down the left side. Here's Keenan Goodwin trying to get down. He's inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. And an interception thrown by the Cougars. And Keenan Goodwin, the senior, picks that off, brings it all the way down inside the 5-yard line. And that is where Mahnomen-Waubun's offense will take over. They're marking it right on the 5-yard line. So another turnover by the Cougars, their second of the night. And Mahnomen-Waubun will have it deep in Cougar territory. Mark it on the ABW 5-yard line. Well, there was a penalty flag. So this penalty flag will move things way back. Looks like about a 15-yarder when it's all said and, well, much further than that as they mark it back out at the 33-yard line. I didn't see what the call was. I just happened to look down right at the exact minute, like I've done so many times. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Thunderbird offense. One back is Lutka, 3:10 to play, third quarter. Handoff goes to Brody Lutka. Lutka breaking tackle, still on his feet. Here's Brody Lutka still running. He's to the 20-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 13 yards and a first down. And again, our first downs tonight brought to you by Freedom Fuel of Ada. Freedom Fuel offering gas at the pump, diesel at the pump, a car wash, and more. It's Freedom Fuel of Ada and our timeout sponsor. Thunderbirds back up to the line, 1st and 10. McMullen under center. And McMullen's going to keep it himself, looking for room. Miles Cautious among other jerseys to bring him down out there. I think there were several Cougars. Cautious kind of caught him from behind. Mertz was there as well. Short gain. And did the Thunderbirds turn that over? Well, apparently Mahnomen-Waubun turned it over on a fumble. I didn't see any fumble, and I didn't see any indication. Okay, so we got a fumble on the play. Jeez, I didn't see anything happening. The ball's on the 17-yard line, and it'll be Ada-Borup-West football, and now Nelson rolling out to his right. Now has to stop, coming back the other way. Guts away from one tackler, now comes back to the left and finally tackled at the 10-yard line as he's finally going to be tracked down. I think Logan Abdu finally got him, and it'll be a loss of 7 on the play for Connor Nelson. That was crazy. They didn't really motion that there was a fumble. They didn't stop the. Oh, boy. All right. Second down. Be second down and 17. Receiver on the right side is Catlett. There goes Kritzberger on the left side. Nelson's back in the gun. And they're going to pitch this one. They give it to Braxton Hendricks, and Hendricks had nowhere to go. Try to string it out. He's going to be tackled back inside the 10. Hendricks going to lose 3 yards on that play. So that'll bring up a third down. So third down, about third and about 18, 19 yards to go here. Clock running with a minute left in the third quarter. Receiver on to the right, receiver to the left. Nelson goes back into the gun. And this is Nelson back to pass. Going to air this one out. Looking down the sideline, and it's incomplete. Goodwin on the coverage. Pass was intended that time. Looks like they're trying to get it to Casper Kritzberger. And a punting situation now for the Cougars is 4th and 20 for the Cougars. So 4th down situation. I'm still just kind of trying to process here how quickly things have things are just moving around here. So it's 4th down. Punting situation, high snap. Cougars do a good job of pulling it down, and a low snap that Tanner Steck is able to pick this up, slides between one defender, and then it's going to be bottled up inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line. And actually, it was not Steck. It was Cade Walsh that made the catch. So that means it'll be Thunderbird football at around the 28-yard line of Ada-Borup-West. So we'll see here. McMullen will come back out. There's 30 seconds left in the third quarter of action. Ball is at about the 27-yard line. And they'll come to the line. McMullen leads them up. Steck goes wide, or actually that's Zima going wide left. Nope, actually it's MacArthur going wide left. They go double wings. Zima in motion, jet sweep going to the right side. Here's Zach Zima, inside, outside. Cutting makes the cut, gets a first down, and finally is going to be shoved out of bounds around the 10-yard line. Gain of about 18, and that'll be a Freedom Fuel first down. As again, Zach Zima making a quick move, and boy, he is fast once he gets to the outside. That'll move the chains for a first down. They mark it right at the 10-yard line. So a first down for Mahnomen-Waubun. 15 seconds to play, first and goal. MacArthur wide right, double wing set. And here is Brody Lutka. Lutka rumbling into the end zone. Brody Lutka's in from 10 yards out. And Brody Lutka dives in for a 10-yard touchdown. And the Thunderbirds strike again here with 1 second remaining in this third quarter. So the offense of the Thunderbirds able to put some points up here. 27-yard drive. 2 plays on this drive, and they'll set up and go for the 2-point conversion once again. So here's a keeper by McMullen. McMullen is in for the 2-point conversion. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Mahnomen-Waubun now leading Ada-Borup-West 44-0.
A full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District.
Well, the Thunderbirds scoring here in the third quarter with 1 second remaining. Brody Lutka, 10-yard touchdown run, a 27-yard drive, 2 plays, 2-point conversion good on a McMullen run. 44-0 Thunderbirds. Here comes Braxton Hendricks running to the left. And he's going to be tackled somewhere right in front of that 30-yard line. They'll mark it at the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. So the Cougar offense will come back onto the field. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So we'll go to the fourth quarter. 3 in the books on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. It is Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West 44-0.
For anyone that loves DIY projects, your locally owned True Value store on Main Street in Mahnomen is a shopper's paradise. They have everything you need for plumbing projects, electrical. They've got a full supply of paint and all of the painting supplies. They've got supplies for your outdoor projects, and of course, they've got the tools to get the job done. Stop by and see Ryan and Paige at your locally owned True Value store. For the DIY lovers, your locally owned True Value store is a shopper's paradise.
If a stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money, that's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, we start the fourth quarter of action tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West 44-0 tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Cougars offense on the field as Nelson goes to the shotgun.
And Nelson will keep it, running to his right, looking for room as the Thunderbirds have some different players out there. The defensive side, Connor Nelson. Nelson picks up about 8 yards. A nice way to start here in this fourth quarter for Connor Nelson with a gain of 8. And our substitutions brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall. Drayton Tibbetts out on the defensive side. Also out there is Bobby Kettle. Alton Savior is out there. And also out there, and we'll get some more out to you here as we can. Nelson will have split backs behind him, twins on the right side, receiver on the left. Nelson looks to keep it, now going to come back the other way. Alton Savior had a chance at him, missed the tackle, but now a first down as Connor Nelson dives ahead. Tackle going to be made by Chase Harlock, but not before a gain of about 4 for Connor Nelson. And a Freedom Fuel first down for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. So Nelson, a little misdirection, came out, showed right, and then went left. And that'll move the chains, the third first down of the night for the Cougars. So Reyes will come back into the game. Ball marked at about the 39-yard line. .10:33 to go. And a 44-0 Thunderbird lead. So receiver going to the right side is Kritzberger. And a handoff going to the right side. Here's Reyes. Reyes going to be piled up across the 40 at the 41. Rudy Reyes will go for 2 yards. And that'll bring up a second down and 8. They marked the ball right about the 40-yard line, maybe just a little bit on the positive side. Brings up a second down. Nelson will bring him up to the line. They go twins left. Receiver to the right side is Kritzberger. Split backs. Nelson handing it off right side. I believe that was Braxton Hendricks. Carries across the 45 to about the 46-yard line, and that'll be good for a gain of 6 for Braxton Hendricks. And it'll be third down and about, we'll call it a long 2. It's more of a 3. So the Cougars offense running the football. Gavin Johnson going to bring the play into the huddle this time. Actually, no, it's Nelson Johnson, late addition in. Ball again marked just across the 45 at the 46-yard line. Kritzberger going wide to the right side. Johnson coming wide to the near side. Reyes in the backfield. And here's Connor Nelson going to roll out to the right side. Now Nelson sees a little bit of room to run, and he'll have enough for a first down. So Connor Nelson's going to pick up 4 yards, and that should be good for Freedom Fuel of Ada, first down. And they'll move the chains, and Freedom Fuel, both gas and diesel fuels at the pumps, open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Quick and convenient, it's Freedom Fuel. Ball is at the 49. Kritzberger goes to the right side. Twins coming to the near side. Nelson goes to the gun. Nelson now back under center. Turns, hands it off to Reyes. Reyes trying to get out to the corner. Reyes bouncing, making tacklers miss, then finally stopped at about the 45-yard line. Gavin MacArthur is in on the tackle. Logan Abdu, Drayton Tibbetts. As it's a gain of around 6, they'll mark him for 5 yards for Rudy Reyes. Brings up second down and 5. 7:45 to play. Clock runs. As the offense coming back to the line, Kritzberger goes wide to the right side. Johnson wide right as well. Receiver to the left side, Nelson going to roll out to his right. Now is going to throw the football, and the pass is incomplete. Gavin Johnson out there, had to go right through his fingers. Man, it is no good. It's incomplete.
brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Cougar offense. 7:12 to play and a 44-0 lead for the Thunderbirds. A well-designed play, just rolling to his right. Johnson kind of sliding out into the flats. The pass was maybe a little bit out in front of Johnson. As Johnson goes back wide to the right side, they'll split 2 receivers to the left. Nelson in the gun. Here is Nelson back to pass, throws a bullet, and that one is complete, making the catch and a great run. It's Braxton Hendricks, I believe, and Hendricks is going to carry. It's actually Kritzberger down to the 5, and a nice pass reception there. So big play there for the Cougar offense. 43 is what it goes for. And that's good for a Freedom Fuel first down as the Cougars now knocking on the door. Ball is marked at the 6-yard line. 6:07 to go here in the game. Nelson into the huddle. What a great throw by Connor Nelson. That thing was a bullet. Kritzberger was able to pull that one in. Nelson in the gun. Nelson going to hand this one off. Bouncing out. Reyes stopped in the backfield for no gain as Drayton, actually Cade Walsh, was able to wrap him up in the backfield. No gain there for Rudy Reyes. Brings up a 2nd down. 10th play of the drive coming up here for the Cougars.
2nd down and 7 for the Cougars.
Ball marked back at the 7. After a loss, Kritzberger and Hendricks going wide right. Catlett wide to the left side. Nelson rolling out, slides inside one defender. Now here is Connor Nelson inside the 5. He's going to carry to about the 3-yard line. So it'll be a gain of 4 for Connor Nelson, just shy of the goal line. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 3. 3rd and goal, ball marked at the 3-yard line. Cougars trying to punch one in here in the 4th quarter. 44-0, Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, in yourliveevent.com. I think the Cougars are going to end up taking a timeout here. And a timeout it is. Timeout brought to you by Freedom Fuel. We'll take it. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. 4:32 to play. It is 44-0. Thunderbirds leading the Cougars.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Our timeout's brought to you by Freedom Fuel of Ada. Our first down's brought to you by Insurance Brokers of Minnesota, Nick Gwynn of Ada. And we'll have coming up here in right around 4 minutes and 32 seconds our post-game report. It's all on the way. End of the regular season tonight between these two teams. Ball on the 3-yard line. It's 3rd and goal for Ada-Borup-West. Kritzberger will sprint wide to the right side. We've got Catlett wide to the left side. Nelson goes to the gun. Nelson back to pass, dumps this one over the middle, and touchdown. Pass complete, and a touchdown pass. And I think it was Ames Facino that caught the 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cougars get on the board with the touchdown here in the 4th quarter of play. Score coming at 4:24. So Nelson will go for, they'll set up and go for the PAT. Rafael Lacerda, and the kick is low and no good. And now a late penalty flag. I think we're going to get a roughing the passer, or the kicker rather. As that is exactly what it is. Personal foul. So the Cougars will get another opportunity. $11 plays on that drive, a 73-yard drive. A nice drive set up by Ada-Borup-West. So the penalty going against the Thunderbirds. Now they'll set up and go for 2. So the ball moved in half the distance, so it's at about the 1-yard line. Maybe just outside the 1-yard line as the Cougars will go for 2. It's 44-6. Thunderbirds leading. Connor Nelson bringing the play in for the 2-point conversion attempt. So up to the line they come. Nelson goes under center. Reyes is the tailback. And the call goes to Reyes, and I don't think he got in. The 2-point conversion is no good. On your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 4:24 to play. It is now Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West 44-6.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Well, the Cougars on the board, 4:24. It was Connor Nelson, Ames Facino, a 3-yard touchdown pass, a 73-yard drive, 11 plays, 2-point conversion, no good, 44-6 the score. So the Cougars will kick this one away. Man, it's Kelby Johansson to kick this one away. And the Thunderbirds have back deep. I believe Gavin MacArthur is one of them. Zach Zimma might be the other one. And this one's angled over towards Gavin MacArthur. MacArthur drops it, now picks it up. Now MacArthur tries to get to the outside. Gavin MacArthur's got a huge lane to run through, looking for a block. MacArthur down the sidelines. There goes Gavin MacArthur. He's gone. MacArthur all the way in. 75 yards, 70 yards for the touchdown, and Gavin MacArthur answers right back.
He sat back there and went.
So a 70-yard return for Gavin MacArthur.
I would probably get fired if I said I have Gavin MacArthur's mother up in the.
A 70-yard touchdown return of the kickoff.
If it was like 50 to 48, I probably.
So that makes it 50-6. Boy, once MacArthur had one man to beat and he got to the corner, and a state participant in track and field. Well, you saw it there. Striding out, and away he goes. So Cade Walsh now to quarterback. The Thunderbirds are substitutions. Handoff goes left side. Hudson MacArthur. MacArthur in for the 2-point conversion. And the Thunderbirds get 2 out of it. And on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 4:10 to play in this one. Mahnomen-Waubun now leading Ada-Borup-West 52-6. The perfect destination for your next family vacation, it's Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Whether you're looking to soak up the summer sun, maybe check out the fall colors, or you enjoy snowmobiling or ice fishing, Pinehurst Resort can do it all. You can check them out online at visitpinehurstmn.com.
Make your next reservation for a perfect family vacation at Pinehurst. 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
As the Thunderbirds return the kickoff, 70 yards for the touchdown. Gavin MacArthur returns it. 2-point conversion good on a Hudson MacArthur run, and it's 52-6. Kick going to be picked up by Gavin Johnson, and Johnson will look for room. Sees a wall of white, and then is going to be tackled shy of the 30. They're going to mark him at the 27. That's where Ada-Borup-West will get their next offensive possession here in this ball game. 4:01 to play. Clock will run. And an official timeout here. And now we're ready to go. So coming into the game is Christian Visser, and our substitutions are brought to you by Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. Quality drywall from a professional. Call Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. 4-3, located in beautiful Ogama, Minnesota. So the Cougar offense up to the line. Receiver right, receiver left. Nelson in the gun. Back, they're going to pitch it out to the right side. And nothing doing there for the Cougars running game. See who gets up off the pile. And I believe it is Mitchell Finney with the carry. Mitchell Finney gets the call, and he lost a yard, and that'll bring up a second down. 2nd and 11. Second down, ball is marked back about the 26-yard line or so. Clock running. Up to the line comes the Cougars. Receiver right, receiver left. And we got a penalty flag. I don't think everybody was quite set. That's the case. Penalty against the Cougars. Second penalty, 10 yards. So this one will come back 5 yards. Second penalty of the night on the Cougars. 52-6, Mahnomen-Waubun leading Ada-Borup-West tonight on Gold 106.5 FM KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. I'm surprised I haven't made that mistake more tonight because, well, that's just me. So it is a shotgun here. Nelson going to hand it off in the middle. And not much doing in the middle of the defense. See who gets up out of the pile. Whole host of players getting up. And I think it was Reyes on the carry. No, he's over there on the sideline. So Visser. Okay, so it was Christian Visser with the carry. Brings up a third down after a short gain of about 2 yards. Back to the line comes the Cougars. 1:43 to play. Nelson in the gun. Nelson, quick pitch going to the right side. And a hard hit there. I believe this time it was Mitchell Finney that got hit, and it'll be a loss on the play. Finney's going to lose a yard. Brings up fourth down, 4th and about 14. 1:15 to go. Clock remaining running here tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, and YourLiveEvent.com. Stick around. We got the post-game report coming up. We'll have it for you. It's a 4th down situation. Cougars back up to the line, under a minute to play. Man in motion is Gavin Johnson, and I don't. Gavin Johnson went in motion. I'm trying to find the words to explain what happened there. Johnson came in motion, flapped his arms in the air, and then took off up the field, which resulted in a 5-yard penalty because nobody else went. And I think he was curious as to why the ball wasn't snapped. The waving of the arms is the part I just don't really get. Yeah, Dave Dahl, I think, well, yeah, I don't know what happened there. And so now a timeout by the Cougars. Time out of the field. We'll take it. We'll come back. The last 12 seconds on the way. 52-6. Thunderbirds lead the Cougars tonight on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller. And I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Thanks for coming out on a beautiful, chilly night to watch this football game.
Well, now it's a punting situation. 12 seconds remaining in the game. Mahnomen-Waubun leading 52-6. Thunderbirds not going to send anybody back. And a high snap. One-handed grab to pull it down, and end-over-end kick. And this one's going to bounce out of bounds with 3 seconds remaining. And this one will see if they just wind it and let this thing run out. The ball be marked on the 40, but it's for all intents and purposes, yep, that'll do it. There we go. Wind the clock, and that'll strike 0, and Mahnomen-Waubun will come away with the win here tonight by a score of 52-6. Thunderbirds will end the regular season at a perfect 8-0. Ada-Borup-West will drop to 3-5. Your post-game report is on the way. We got coaches' comments, stars of the game, sub, Enbridge, all that stuff coming up. Final score tonight, Mahnomen-Waubun over Ada-Borup-West, 52-6. You heard it on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
You've finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
The Seed Specialist. Talk to Mitch at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa, and they have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. Plus, ask Select Ag about crop protection as well. Select Ag, 218-936-4026. Talk to the Seed Specialist, Select Ag in Mahnomen. The Thunderbird Booster Club is proud to support and cheer on the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds.
the Thunderbird Booster Club encourages everyone to show your Thunderbird spirit. Stop by the Waubun School store. Check out all of the new clothing and gear available to show your Thunderbird pride. Let's go, Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. A cheer from the Thunderbird Booster Club.
United Valley Bank's initials are UVB, and that B is a verb that helps people just like you succeed. UV Be Amazing, with the support of our powerful financial tools, friendly bankers, and local decision makers. UV Be Adventurous. UV Be the best version of you.
It's all about you. United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Valley Vision Clinic, they are dedicated to providing high-quality optometry services in a comfortable environment. The friendly staff is available to answer questions about the services they provide, as well as scheduling, insurance coverages, frames and lens options, and more. Valley Vision will take both eye emergencies and scheduled appointments. They offer vision financing options and will work with vision insurance providers to ensure good eye health and vision care for all their patients. Call 784-4091 for Dr. Dave Salsang and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Visser Grading is a road maintenance contractor for the roads in Hendrum, Pleasant View, Lockhart, Anthony and Green Meadow Townships, Mary and Winchester, Strand and McDonaldsville, Hegney and Halsted and Lee Townships. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to blade and grade your roads, and we look forward to serving you for many years to come. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success. When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Well, as we get into our post-game report here, the post-game report tonight, that is brought to you by Home Crown Realty. Of course, Home Crown Realty. Tonight, our post-game report sponsor, discover local reliability. And also tonight with the post-game report, all of your post-game report, or all of your realty needs, talk to Home Crown Realty. It's been a struggle tonight. I know. We're working through it, but our post-game report tonight is brought to you by Home Crown Realty. Well, tonight the Thunderbirds get the victory as our post-game summary is brought to you by Benedictine Care Community, Benedictine Living Community of Ada, strength together and a trusted name in senior living. Benedictine Care Community is the game summary for tonight. The Thunderbirds get the win. Scoring started at 10:44. It was Brody Luck, a 25-yard touchdown run, a 55-yard drive, 4 plays. PAT was good. It was 7-0 early. Thunderbirds leading. Then again, first quarter, 5:08. Mahnomen-Waubun's Tanner Steck, a 67-yard touchdown, a 67-yard drive. And it was one play. The PAT was good. It was 14-0 Thunderbirds. They get another score in the first quarter with no time remaining. This score came from a Manny Johnson 5-yard touchdown run, a 40-yard drive, 7 plays. PAT no good, 20-0 Thunderbirds at the end of one quarter. Second quarter, 4:04 is Blake McMullen to Tanner Steck, 20-yard touchdown pass, a 100 catch. 49-yard drive, 5 plays, 2-point conversion, good on a MacArthur catch. Made it to MacArthur run, rather. Gavin MacArthur, 28-0 Thunderbirds led. We go into the third quarter. It was Drayton Tibbetts, a 13-yard touchdown run, a 56-yard drive, 7 plays, 2-point conversion, good on a MacArthur catch. This time, Thunderbirds led 36-0. One more time, third quarter. 1 second to go for Mahnomen-Waubun. Brody Luck, a 10-yard touchdown run, 27-yard drive, 2 plays, 2-point conversion was good on a McMullen run. It was 44-0. Cougars score fourth quarter, 4:24. It was Connor Nelson to Ames Facino, a 3-yard touchdown pass, 73-yard drive, 11 plays,
2-point conversion was no good, 44-6. Ensuing kickoff would go back 70 yards as Gavin MacArthur for the Thunderbirds would take it back. 2-point conversion good on a Hudson MacArthur run, 52-6 Thunderbirds. 8-0 was where they'll end the regular season. They'll be the number 1 seed in Section 8A as Ada-Borup-West will drop to 3-5, and we'll see where they end up when the brackets come out here later this week. That is your game summary tonight. The game summary is brought to you by Benedictine Care Community. We'll take a break. When we come back, more to come. Our post-game report will continue right after this on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
These years are a stepping stone for a bright future at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
As life starts moving faster and faster, we need to make a choice. To move faster with it, or take a step back and enjoy life's moments. To marvel at the wonders around us, and remember just how beautiful White Earth Reservation can be. With over 1,300 square miles to explore in northern Minnesota, the endless possibilities of White Earth Reservation await you. Live here, work here, explore here. Explore more at whiteearth.com or on Facebook at White Earth Nation.
Post-game report continuing tonight as we get through our post-game into the sub of the game. Post-game show, again, Home Crown Realty, Brandon Dahl, Eric Smart, Christy Melting, your agents with Home Crown Realty. When buying or selling real estate, Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com is the place to go. Our sub of the game brought to you by Subway in Ada. Hey, eat fresh. And, of course, Subway in Ada, my favorite is the ham and turkey with jalapenos. And our Subway Super Sub of the game tonight goes to Drayton Tibbetts. Drayton Tibbetts is our Subway Super Sub of the game. He'll receive a free 6-inch sub courtesy of Subway in Ada. They invite you to eat fresh. Subway and the Subway Super Sub of the game. We're going to keep it right here as we're going to continue on with our post-game report brought to you by Home Crown Realty. We got the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars tonight, Paul Tingum, joining us as post-game coach's comments are brought to you by River's Edge Insurance Agency. Well, a tough ball game here tonight, Coach. You know, a couple things. I thought defensively, I thought your kids played really well. They came up with some big plays here. You talked about turnovers in the pregame show, and you were able to force some turnovers. Just didn't have the offensive power tonight. Your thoughts after this one?
Yeah, just kind of, unfortunately, how things have gone a little bit this season. So I'm playing a really good Mahnomen-Waubun team tonight, obviously. You know, I think they're potentially got a long season ahead of them. So good luck to them down the road here. But, yeah, I mean, we made a few plays here and there, you know, but obviously not enough. You know, first couple of series, we actually moved the ball a little bit. And then we had some breakdowns, and then pretty much didn't move it till the end there. When it was their twos against our ones, we put a drive together to put on the board there. So, yeah, I mean, they're a good team. They've only given up, 14 points all year. So I guess we got 6 of those, so we'll take that. But, yeah, I mean, they're an excellent team, and, you know, we obviously had our struggles tonight against them.
You know, it was a hard-hitting affair tonight. I mean, there was pads popping all over the place. And, you know, I thought up front, your defensive line tonight, they played really well up front. I thought they did a good job of breaking the perimeter and getting inside to bust up some running plays. Some good quick movement up front by those defensive linemen tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely made some plays. gotten some gaps, made some penetration. Read the guards that are maybe pulling, and I don't think they pull too much, but they're leaving some guys unblocked, and they're flattening down on that play and crashing down on it, and made some nice plays that way. And I think Mahnomen had a couple plays go backwards. We took advantage of those, so we got them in the second and long, third and long, couple possessions that helped out. And I don't know who was running in for the touchdown earlier there and dropped it at about the 4. I'm not sure who that was. That didn't
Tanner Steck. Yeah,
I mean, he was going in the end zone obviously, and then just dropped the ball there. So I'm not sure what happened there. So that obviously helped there too. So I mean, we made a few plays here and there. Obviously, not near enough, but we just got to get ready for playoffs now. I'm not sure who won between Park and Bagley. I'm not sure. Have you heard?
I haven't gotten a score update on that one yet, so I need to look.
So
but
we're going to play in one of those two next Tuesday. So we just got to prepare for them, and then go from there. And hopefully we can put it together and get a W there. But I mean, Thunderbirds got an excellent team this year, and I expect them to go a long ways and have a extended run in the playoffs here coming up, I would imagine.
I noticed you've got a lot of kids that are out right now, dinged up, whatnot. Do you get some of those kids back as you enter playoffs?
We'll see. Some of them may or may not. Just depends on, a couple are in concussion protocol, and we lost one in practice yesterday to kind of a freak play. I'm not sure if he'll be back or not. So yeah, we'll see. We'll know more when Monday comes around. Hopefully we get them back, but if we're not, then other guys got to step up and play football because everybody has injuries. Everybody has kids sitting out, especially this time of season. I mean, football is a physical game, and unfortunately, you're gonna have kids that are gonna be injured at times and are gonna miss some time or miss some games, and then it's next man up. They got to step up and do their job. So whether they're back or not, we just got to put things together and come out and play our best next Tuesday. Yeah,
and like you said, either Bagley, Park Christian, Bagley, you've seen those teams. I'm sure at this point, new season is kind of what you push towards your kids. You just prepare for either or. You get ready to play some playoff football.
Yeah, I mean, we played Bagley the first game of the season. Bagley's a much improved team this year than the last few years here, and I don't know, they're either 6-2 or 5-3, whatever happened tonight. We lost a tough, close game to them that we feel like we could make a few more plays and have a better chance to win that. And then same thing with Park. We were tied 12-12 going into the fourth quarter, and kind of the wheels fell off. We had a couple turnovers, and some kids got hurt, and it was just wasn't a very good quarter for us. So, we're looking to, whoever it is, one of the two, we're just looking to bounce back and play a more complete game and fix some of those mistakes that we had in that game or those games, and hopefully can put things together and get a W. That's the goal, and then one game at a time from there. But we gotta just game plan for Bagley as coaches, and then prepare the kids the best we can, in the Monday practice, and then go play football.
Coach, I appreciate you stopping up here following the game, and we'll look forward to seeing the Cougars in the playoffs. Congratulations on a great regular season.
Hey, thank you.
It's Paul Tingum, head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, joining us here following the loss to Mahnomen-Waubun tonight, 52-6. We'll step away for a quick one. We'll come back. Our postgame coaches' comments brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency. We're back with Coach John Clark Jr. after this on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
At Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
Postgame report continues. Again, our postgame coaches' comments brought to you by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency. They can coach you on the best insurance package for your family, your business. Visit with Lori, Emily, and the team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead for your insurance, for your family, your business. 218-456-2172. We'll be catching up with head coach John Clark Jr. here in just a little bit. As mentioned, our Subway Super Sub of the game went to Drayton Tibbetts of Mahnomen-Waubun. but he came and played well at a touchdown here tonight. And still to come, we'll be getting to our stars of the game. We still have our Enbridge Energy player of the game and so much more. So stick around. We'll have that coming up here. We'll be talking with John Clark Jr. He'll step in here in just a little bit. 52-6. Thunderbirds with the victory tonight. Our play of the game. The play of the game brought to you by Agassiz Precision Ag. Agassiz Precision Ag. With the play of the game, your local precision planting dealer, Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit plannerdoc.com is the Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. And boy, tough one here tonight. There was a lot of big plays. I'm going to give the one-handed catch by Tanner Steck in the end zone, a 20-yard pass completion. One-handed catch by Tanner Steck in the corner of the end zone. What a phenomenal catch and just a great concentration catch there. So congratulations to Tanner Steck. It was the connection from Blake McMullen to Tanner Steck for that touchdown reception. 20 yards is our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. And again, visit plannerdoc.com or call 701-636-2119 for Agassiz Precision Ag. Well, we're working on getting head coach John Clark Jr. in here as our post-game report brought to you by Home Crown Realty. Again, homecrownrealty.com. You can talk with Brandon Dahl, Eric Smart, or Christy Melting, your reps for Home Crown Realty tonight. We'll still be getting to the stars and more as our post-game report continues. Let's see here. What else do we got coming up here? Well, yeah, we got plenty to do. So, yeah, maybe we'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back and we'll have Coach Clark after this on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Stars of the game tonight brought to you by American Federal Bank of Ada. Stars tonight from the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Connor Nelson, a star of the game. I also gave one tonight to Miles Crocious from the Thunderbirds. I gave one to Tatum Bement. Nice game tonight. And to Gavin MacArthur, who played well tonight as well. Congratulations to our stars. They're brought to you by American Federal Bank in Ada. We're going to keep it here as we got the head coach of the Thunderbirds, John Clark Jr., joining us here following the 52-6 victory over Ada-Borup-West. Ray's nice win here for the boys. Maybe not the cleanest of games to start out with, but you know what? A nice win. And, well, your thoughts after this one?
Yeah, another entertaining night for sure. You know, we got off to that fast start, and we coughed up a couple fumbles. I guess that's the bad taste in our mouth, but I thought we played well offensively most of the time. We had a little spurt in the third quarter there where we kind of forgot how to block for a second, and defensively gave up a couple things, but boy, I thought we played tough and we put a lot of pressure, on that quarterback. And I thought that was, my favorite pro player back in the day, Sean, was Francis Tarkenton, number 10 for the Vikes, and that's what that kid looked like there a few times. And then I honestly think he's got a superpower, because I think 2 or 3 times at least we had him cornered and he flashed his hand and he froze our guys. Right. And then he just ran right by us. So he can apparently freeze people.
Well, I tell you what, he would run. I'm guessing if I were to count all the yards he ran tonight, he probably had 300 yards rushing, though.
I tell you what, I tip my hat to that kid, because and we got some good licks on him, and he got up and went right back and battled the next play. So credit him. But I love the pressure we put on him, and I thought we did a good job of containing. We didn't overrun it. We got juked. He's a little quicker than our D lineman, but we did get a number of sacks and a lot of negative yardage and put them in long yardage positions. So, I like how our defense played.
And I thought your guys really came to hit tonight. I mean, there was some pads popping out there. You could tell they were pumped up for this one.
Yeah, like I said, the physicality, the effort, all of that was A1, top notch. We will take that effort every night. Just the little things, kind of, like I said, coaches are never satisfied. And and our team is actually not satisfied right now. And that's a big win, and 8-0 is a great accomplishment. That's a district championship, for these guys. That's the same thing as a conference championship, and they're kind of down after the game because I think they were disappointed we let a score in, and we let a couple get away with some fumbles. So, I hope they enjoy it because 8-0 is a great accomplishment.
And we talk about this. I looking back, it's been a while since you've lost a regular season game. I mean, you go back for several years here, and we talk about this here year after year. It's not easy in this conference and the teams you play to go 8-0.
It certainly isn't, and you got to have some luck too. Honestly, you got to be healthy and stay healthy. And we lost a couple kids tonight, and it kind of threw us in disarray for a little bit. So. It certainly isn't easy, and that's what I told the kids after the game. Hey, there's good teams, really good teams that don't get to win a conference or district title, and that's just the way it works. And so, I mean, be proud of what you've accomplished.
You get a little time now. I know you mentioned you had some kids go down tonight, and I noticed that there are some key components that didn't get back out on the field. What's the injury report look like tonight?
Well, we'll see. We have a couple shoulders that are bothersome. Tanner's kind of landed awkwardly on that one, and his shoulder just didn't feel right. And we thought, well, let's, we get about a week and a half off here, so that'll be good for us. Manny's nursing a shoulder, Logan's nursing a shoulder, Hud's nursing an ankle, and Colton Stock and Jaden Ament probably have all kinds of injuries that they're just too tough. They won't tell us about them, to be honest. They just want to play. I bet Tibbetts has a broken finger somewhere tonight because that's what he does, and he never says a word. He just keeps playing. So we're very fortunate in that our kids are tough and they will play through injuries, but it'll be good for us just to take time off to let their bodies heal up.
Yeah, now you do get a little extended time. You don't play again till, a week from Saturday. So, what do you do in practice now? I mean, it's the start of a new season. What's kind of the plan practice-wise?
Yeah, just refresh our bodies first. We give them all of MEA break off, so they get 4 days to go hunting, fishing, lay on the couch, whatever they need to do. So that's great for them, for their bodies and minds, and probably great for parents too. They get to see their kids for a few days. And then we'll be smart about how we practice next week. We get a full week with a Saturday game, so we will ease into it, work on some new wrinkles, and kind of shore up some things that we see on offense and defense and special teams, and then probably Wednesday we go into a normal practice week.
Well, another great regular season, Rays. I mean, the kids, the coaches. I mean, this has been a fun season again for your guys.
Yeah, it's tons of fun. I mean, too much fun for us, And again, spoiled again with such great kids that love to have fun, and they work extremely hard, and they're tough, and they play for each other. It's fun listening to these guys pull for each other. I know when Hud got the 2-point conversion tonight, the whole sideline erupted. They were so happy for him, and I don't know if it could be much better other than if old number 6 was on the sideline and Pad's playing with us. So Tate Hodek had his surgery tonight. So, Tate, know that we were thinking of you, and get well soon, my man.
Rays, I appreciate it. As always, congratulations on a great regular season, and we'll see you in the playoffs.
Thank you very much, Sean.
Who's going to be the best fisherman in the boat this weekend?
That's an easy one. I know which boat will be the best boat. Put it that way.
That's good. That's good. I never doubted you for a bit. I
haven't decided which boat I'm going to be in, but there's 3 to choose from. So.
All right. Have fun, man.
Thank you.
It's John Clark Jr., the head coach of the Thunderbirds, joining us here following the win tonight over Ada-Borup-West. And then he almost fell out of the press box, too. So that was, I don't know how he did that. But, hey, we got to get to our some more here in the post-game report, as we've got more to come. 52-6 Thunderbirds with the win. We're back in 30 seconds.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is completing post-frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sail steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Enbridge Energy Player of the Game tonight. I gave it to Tatum Bement of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Boy, he had a great night tonight. He was running all over the place, played a great game. Tatum Bement, boy, he's been a key component for this team for a long time. So congratulations to Tatum Bement. He's our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, presented to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy with Enbridge. And our In the Trenches Award, Visser Trenching, In the Trenches Award for the player up front that really got it done in the trenches, and I thought tonight Miles Croshus really got it done for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. He made a number of plays. Big man was all over the place, so congratulations to Miles Croshus. He is our Visser Trenching in the Trenches Award tonight. Congratulations. Again, brought to you by Visser Trenching. Let's get to the final numbers here tonight as our post-game report brought to you by Home Crown Realty. The numbers tonight for Ada-Borup-West, 73 yards of offense. As tonight, it was on the ground, Connor Nelson, 3 of 12. He went for 80 yards here tonight, making catches. Casper Kritzberger, 1 catch, 43 yards. Braxton Hendricks, 1 catch, 19 yards. Ames Facino had a catch for 18 yards tonight. As tonight, the Cougars through the air, some success. On the ground, 17 carries and -7 yards for the Cougars here tonight. As tonight, Ada-Borup-West actually was led by Connor Nelson with 19 yards on the ground. As Ada-Borup-West plays from scrimmage, they ended up running, let's see here, 5, 10, 15. They end up with 52 plays from the line of scrimmage tonight. Ada-Borup-West ends their regular season at 3-5. Mahnomen-Waubun, 366 yards of offense through the air. Blake McMullen, 7 of 9, 147 yards. And a touchdown here tonight. Tanner Steck, 1 catch, 20 yards, a touchdown. Gavin MacArthur, a catch for 14 yards. Zach Zimma, 4 catches, 95 yards. And it was Ethan Jackson, a catch for 18 yards. On the ground tonight, it was 219 yards rushing on 32 carries, led by Brody Lucka, 11 carries, 82 yards, a touchdown. Blake McMullen, 6 carries, 14 yards. Tanner Steck, 6 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown. Zach Zimma, 3 carries, 10 yards. Manny Johnson, 5 carries, 35 yards, a touchdown. Drayton Tibbetts, a carries for 13 yards and a touchdown. 36 plays from the line of scrimmage for the Thunderbirds. Mahnomen-Waubun tonight with 10 first downs. They had 5 penalties for 42 yards, 3 turnovers on 3 fumbles. Ada-Borup-West, 5 first downs tonight. They had 3 penalties for a total of 15 yards. They had 2 turnovers, 1 on a fumble and 1 on an interception. Mahnomen-Waubun 8-0 on the season. Ada-Borup-West ends their regular season at 3-5. That'll do it for the broadcast. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the advertisers that you've heard throughout the broadcast. Also, thanks to Aaron Gunther, my Your Live event engineer for the evening here tonight. Final score, Mahnomen-Waubun over Ada-Borup-West, 52-6. From the Johnson Sports Complex here in Ada, it is myself, Sean Bierk, for Aaron Gunther. Everybody have a great night, everybody.